Good morning. Welcome to Hang Out in Art. This is a live stream with a live audience where I hang out, I work on some art, I talk to people in chat, we share ideas and hopefully get inspiration from each other. This isn't a class or a tutorial. It's just me working on art, showing how I do stuff, and we all just have lots of fun. So welcome. Morning, Eileen. Merry Christmas Eve. Hi, Dar. How are you guys today? Hey, Helen. I was going to name this Hangout in Art Disaster Zone because last night before we went to bed, we went to turn off all the lights and the hose of our washing machine came out of the drain. All the water went out onto the laundry room floor and dripped down into the basement. So we got the laundry room cleaned up last night and we just got done pulling all the stuff out and drying the floor in the basement. And I have to go through stuff and see if anything got damaged. So yeah, it was a project I needed to do, but I didn't want to start it on Christmas Eve. So everybody. And luckily, you know, my son was home, so the three of us, it took us about an hour and we cleared out all the trash, so they come on Thursday. Hey, Shauna. So is everybody ready for Christmas? Yeah, I had all these things. I was going to get up early, run to the store, pick up last minute things for dinner tomorrow. So I wasn't able to do that. So we'll do a short stream. We'll chat for a little bit and I'll work on my Jingle Journal. And if Elaine is here, I'm going to make my my Pam Carricker journal. And after this morning, I'm just going to splurge and take a big piece of Arches paper and make the journal out of that. I'm going to have a nice journal to do watercolor in. Oh, what happened? Oh, Jilly, I woke up before we went to bed last night, we went to turn the lights off, and in our laundry room, the hose had come out of the drain. So all the water went down flooded the laundry room and dripped down to the basement. So we just got done in the basement pulling everything out just to see what was wet and everything. So yeah, I figure, Shauna, my art just sat here for a year. I never did one big project on it. So at least I can say I did one project on it. And then I have 9 sheets for next year to do big projects. So, and I think especially too, because Pam Carricker uses so much water and, you know, her stuff is really wet. So it'll end up being a nice journal. So, but after this morning, that's my treat to myself today. Hey, Shelly. Yeah, happy holidays, everybody. It's good to see everyone. So what's everybody doing today? Okay. I'm going to treasure this. I never had a real piece of punchinella. I got this in my art journal Christmas swap. So that's going to stay out so I can use it. And here's just some stuff I have pulled out. I need to make the paper bag journal too. Well, I've made paper bag journals. I am going to make it. I don't think I'll make it today. Morning, Janet. But I did get my book. It's the paper bag journals and the portrait book, right, Eileen? I did get that, so I'm going to make that. I'm going to do the big 1-sheet paper journal. I'll do the paper bag journal, and then I think she has a third one in there that I'm going to try. So yeah, So how you like your paper bag journal, Eileen? What I think about the paper bag journal, because you just fold over the paper bags, you don't cut them or anything, and then you can have little pockets on the sides, right, to stick stuff in, which I think would be fun. Okay, and this is a mini journal of what I'm gonna put together today. Let me find my paper bag journal that I just threw together. It's not any specific thing. So, oh, I wanted to thank everybody who sent me Christmas cards. Thank you so much. That was very thoughtful. And I loved looking at all of them. All right. Hey, Artful. Artful, what is your first name again? I'm sorry, I can't remember. Yeah, I agree, Janet. You are going to use the gelatos like the instructions say or not? I know I haven't looked through the book yet, so I'm not. Oh, hi, Tori. I haven't looked at the book. I've flipped through it, but I haven't read it yet. So I'm going to see what type of products that she has. I've got some gelatos. I'll try those again, see if I have any new feelings for them. Okay. All righty. Well, at least the good thing is when I pack stuff up in the basement to store it, I put it all in plastic boxes. So there was a lot of stuff that could have been damaged that didn't get damaged. So, hi, Christy. So that's the good thing. And the other good thing is this will be done for the new year. I'll have my basement all cleared out and all my old junk thrown out. So, okay, there's Colleen. Hey, Colleen.
Hi there.
Did you hear about my disaster?
No.
Okay, when we went to bed last night, we went, shut off the lights. My husband went into the laundry room. The hose from the washer had slipped up out of the drain and emptied onto the laundry room floor.
Oh my God, how does that happen?
I don't know. I think over time, because afterwards I had finished the load and it seemed to like be jerking a little bit and it had gotten unhooked from a clamp. So I think over time it had worked its way out. But the bad thing is we have a basement. So all that water went down to the basement. Luckily it was in over a storage area where I had most of the stuff in plastic bags. But this morning we had to come out and clear all that stuff out to make, get the floors dried and everything.
In your art room section.
No, it was completely on the other side. Oh, if it had been over my art room, I would be crying right now.
Oh my God. Yeah.
That would have been a disaster. Luckily, it was just over a storage area that was mostly in plastic containers, but there is a treadmill over there, and hopefully that's okay. But so at 5 to 10, we just finished moving everything. Luckily, I had room to just move everything out and all that. But yeah, Merry Christmas. So...
Merry Christmas Eve.
I know. But you know what? It's in the basement. We got the water out, and we'll work on it after Christmas. So.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, so how are you today?
I'm doing well.
Good.
I over-exercised yesterday. My foot's bothering me a little bit, so I guess I gotta take it easy today as far as I overdid it.
Easy. Here, I want to get this to Zoom.
Let's see who's here. Hi, Tori. Welcome. Shauna, Kat, Eileen, Janet. Who else is here? Shelly, Jilly. Wow, we have a full house, Helen.
I know. So yes, I'm gonna just do like a Christmas page in my Jingle Journal. Make the that one art journal real quick. So we won't have a like a marathon stream like we did last week.
Hi, Julie.
So if you're looking for a marathon, that's not happening today.
I just wish my daughter a happy birthday. She her birthday is Christmas Eve, and she was born around 10:07.
Oh, happy
So
birthday. Which daughter?
my oldest daughter, she's 28.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, I just wished her happy birthday almost on the minute she was born. So that's pretty good.
Oh, that's so nice. I didn't know she was born on Christmas Eve.
Oh yeah, so she came early. So thanks to Toxemia.
Okay. When was her due date?
January, I think it might have been my daughter's youngest daughter's wedding date around January 8th or something like that.
Oh, okay. Okay, so she's a couple weeks early.
Yeah. So yeah, she always hated the fact that, like, you know, she didn't get gifts like, you know, midway through the year and Christmas. It's always like all at once.
She got everything all at once, yeah.
She never really liked having a Christmas birthday.
So is that Katie?
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday, Katie, if you're watching.
So yeah, she's 28. I had my second child by 28.
I know, isn't that crazy? My oldest daughter's Katie too, and she will be, oh my God, 34 in January.
34. How the hell could we be that old?
I know. I know. It seems like I was just 34. Alrighty.
Who here has any Artista products, and which ones do they have, and like which ones do you like that you have?
Oh, okay, yeah.
I know, like, is it in a big sale?
Oh,
Over
okay.
on the website. So I want to know, like, I know a few of you have the Artista water pens that I have, and I bought the bigger set today. I love these. I want to know what you have of Artista and what you like. I would like to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I think some people may have the watercolors, some people might have the gouache. I do have the gouache, but I've never used them. And I don't even know. I've never used any kind of gouache.
Okay, I bought the gouache. Actually, I like gouache.
Mm-hmm.
I did buy that too. I have some already. Your former husband is born on Christmas Day, Julie. Oh my gosh. Hey,
Julie. Merry Christmas, Julie.
Hi, Anne.
Merry Christmas, Anne.
Yeah, so these I really like. So I did order the big set of these, but they didn't have a deal on these on like Black Friday or anything. So I got these, and that was the deal. Yeah.
Okay. So I did get the Arteza the pencil. So I'll pull those out and I'll do a little test.
Those are on sale. I'd love to see those. Can you compare those to the Prismas?
Yeah, I will. I will.
The softness, because those are on sale too.
Yeah, let me get out some.
Okay, you want to get these? These are really good. I love it. I really like these.
Those are the brush pens?
Tori, yeah, I really like these because they're not overly like wet, like Jane Davenport's is really wet, which I don't like. They're too wet, and I think for the money, I think these are wonderful. And you can use it comes with the water pen, so you can definitely spread out the paint with the water pen, or use them full force. So I love these. I bought a second.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Shauna. Yeah, we'll have to do let me turn that off. I'll have to do a stream one day and just play with the gouache to see how you use it. I'll do an art journal page with it one day.
Well, I like gouache because it's in between. It's like a watercolor and acrylic. I mean,
Yeah, I like the look of it. I've just never really used it.
it's chalky, and that's probably has a little bit more. But that's but I like chalk. So
Yeah. Oh, and I did get some new. They're upstairs. I'll have to get them. You know how I've been using? I like those fresco paints. You know, the paper artsy fresco paints.
yeah.
They had some metallics. They had 4 metallics. So those came yesterday. I also want to get those out and take a look at them and see what if their metallic is more of a matte or if it's actually shiny.
Shauna said it's watercolor, but it's matte. It's mixed to make it opaque. That's probably why I like it.
Gouache paint is the same as watercolor.
That it's more opaque.
It's just matte.
Because I know I use the white. I mix, use the white all the time over top of, regular watercolor for white.
Yeah, but Shauna, you use all the the good. You've got the M-grams and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I know I'm not. I have some grams, but I'm not gonna. I don't do this as my sole paint. So
yeah, and I plan on doing a lot of art journaling this next year. And I want to start out. I just want stuff I can experiment and then compare with some of the other stuff I have and then figure out what I like. But for people starting out, I think the Arteza, what I've seen, is pretty good quality. So that's my personal opinion.
If you want a lot for your money, for sure. Like this is just regular school paper. That I just put a little bit down and watered it down. I went pretty far. I'm going to be using these in my book just because this is like next year's project with Dee Dee, and I'm going to be using this. So I was like, these would be perfect because these are not, so you can use them full. You can use them full strength.
Yeah, there are. I know what we'll do. That's what I'm planning to do. What we can do is one show, we'll do a gouache show, and then everybody, we'll make a list of different products,
try some
points, what they like, and then that way people have just a list to go from. Because I know, I'll try the Arteza gouache. They're the only gouache I have. And you know me, I'll end up trying other different ones, so it'll be good to know what's out there. Okay, what does Amy have? Amy has, I missed what Amy has. Okay. All right, let me get a piece of paper. Gosh, I haven't used my Prismas in so long.
I didn't pick a subject for the book. I think I'm just going to do whatever I feel like doing. I did not pick a subject for Dee Dee's thing. Arteza colored pens, and you don't like them very much. Okay, the colored pens. You talk about the fat pigmented, or are you talking about the fine liners? And I know they make a fine liner. And they also have a pigment pen, and they also have alcohol pens.
Oh, yeah, the Prismas are nice and creamy and smooth. They just layer up real nice. Okay, so here's my Prismas. I did color the other day, but I used the...
Anne got the colored pencils. Okay, you're talking about the colored pencils. Are they the same as, there are 2 kinds of colored pencils. They have one that's the oil, and then one that's the wax. And they also have watercolor, I think, as well. Okay. She's trying out the wax-based ones. They're more like Prismas. Let's see for comparison.
Yeah, these are the wax ones.
Let me put this. I'm only asking this today just because there's a sale going on.
You need to know what to order, if you should order or not.
Yeah, I need to know what to buy.
Only thing, rose red, is there? Oh, here's the carmine red. I want to try and use the same colors.
I did leave a dark spot. You can see where I put that down. So, you know, you definitely may not like that. So I think it worked better on the cheap paper than it did the watercolor paper. So that's interesting.
Ooh. All right. So, all right, this is carmine red in the polys. This is carmine red.
Let's see if we just go off of the brush instead of blobbing it down. I mean, I'd say, hey man, I'm sorry, I'm getting something on my phone. Hold on.
Okay.
I just got distracted here.
They feel nice. The key is, how are they going to blend, you know?
Oh, my daughter's in Florida, my youngest. I don't know which part of Florida she's at, and the waves are crazy. She said she's refusing to get in the water.
Oh,
Brian is, but the waves, it's dark, it's gloomy, the waves are really strong, she said, and she will not get in there because of all the storms that
I don't blame her.
Eileen has been talking about. Okay.
Okay, Eileen likes the Da Vinci's. Those I've never tried. Now, what are those compared to, Eileen? Are they like creamy like Prisma? Are they more like a Luminance? Are they harder like a Poly?
I pushed down too hard. That looks a little bit better, and I didn't push down so hard. Maybe I pushed down too hard, the pen.
Now, what do we do? Gosh, I haven't colored
I do like them better. I like them better on the cheap paper because I don't have a dark mark. See the dark mark? And then when I spread it out, you can still see the dark mark here and here. So from that, I will say I would prefer it on the cheap paper because it doesn't stain it. This is 200. This is 300. So I would say I'd put it lighter here and it left a mark. I did it darker here, as you can see, and left a mark. So I don't like this. That leaves a mark. So, but like on the cheap paper, it works really good. So that I've just got. So I would say if you're going to use good watercolor paper, I would go stick to traditional watercolors, because I do like these brush pens better on cheap paper.
Okay.
So that's interesting.
Okay, so here's my opinion. Not that I do coloring, as much. If you have the Prismas, you don't need to buy the Artisas unless you want all the different colors. And it's a little bit harder. It's still creamy, but the Prismas, see how I did white over the red and it just like blended together real easy. This did blend together, but not like the Prismas. I don't think there's anything like the Prismas. But that being said, the Artisas, the color is good. They do blend some. I mean, if you're just looking, if you're just starting out looking for pencils for a coloring book, I think they would be good to have. If you have Prismas and you're looking for something comparable to the Prismas, you'll be disappointed.
Yeah, that sounds good, actually. That sounds legit.
Yeah, because there's just something like I could tell right away, like here when I went over with the white, it's blending. But then with the Prismas, it's just creamy. I mean, it just blends. I mean, the Prisma is its own thing.
In its own, yeah.
But I think the Artisas have nice pigment. I think they're a good color. They're a good pencil for coloring books, you know, for journals and stuff like that. But if you're used to using the Prismas and are looking for something like that, they're not like the Prismas. They're different than the Prismas. So that's my,
Yeah.
my,
Yeah. I think. I think, yeah, she's laughing. I think the pens work better on cheap paper. Yes. Hey, at least you know.
Do I have any Gamsol? I think I do. Let me see. I'll take a minute to see if I can find it real quick. If I can't find it, I don't want to take up a whole lot of time. Oh, to see how it works with the Gamsol, Eileen? All right.
Where's the watercolor pencils?
Okay, let's see. I kind of know what the bottle looks like. Something else I haven't used in forever. I wonder if I put that with watercolor stuff. I usually have all my gesso and that kind of stuff. Alcohol is out, but I don't see my Gamsol. Let me check real quick in one of my drawers. Let me see. There. Let me look over here.
Call me crazy, but I love the crinkle. I put my little happy mail thing down in here. The little note from everybody. So in my book, that in here. So yeah, you like to expand it.
I did find some stuff. What's this? Oh, this is all oil color stuff. This is all okay. Okay, I have a question for everybody. Oh my gosh. Does this stuff ever go bad? Like water mixed?
That is a good question.
Look I have Demar varnish. Is that what we were talking about that one night? Huh. These were my daughters from when she was in high school. Does this stuff ever go bad?
My guess is no, but I am no expert on this one.
Unless it's supposed to be clear and it's all yellowed. Huh. I can't find my Gamsol, Eileen. Arteza has a pretty good sale on it. Yeah, that's why Colleen was asking. She wanted to see if there's anything she should buy. If it turns yellow, it's going yucky. Okay, so they're both kind of turning yellow. This, I would say, yeah, that's like an amber. And this is all, I think, for wax or oil painting, which I have a bunch of oil paints of hers too, but I've never done that. Huh. All right. Try it on something you don't love. Oh, okay. I'll just save it for a rainy day when I want to try doing oil paints. Okay. Nail polish remover for blending color pencils. Huh. That's interesting, Sally. I didn't even think of that. That's a good idea to try. Yeah, that would be another good show. The different things we can use on pencils to blend color. All righty. So did you get any more ideas, Colleen, for the Arteza?
No, I don't actually. I don't have any of the other products, so I just have these. Oh, I take that back. I do have, I take that back. I lie. I have the metallics and the acrylics I bought a while ago.
Oh, okay. How do you like those?
I like the metallics a lot.
Oh, good.
I have not used the acrylics. So,
Okay.
I like the metallics. So those I thought were super nice.
Commercially, okay, Sally likes the Derwent blending pencil. Julie uses baby oil. Interesting. Interesting.
Oh yeah, I have heard of people. I have heard of people using the baby oil.
Yeah, I'm making a list. I'm going to put a blending show on my list. That would be fun.
I like that idea.
Yeah, we'll do a blending show, and everybody can share all of their ideas, and we can test them out with stuff that we have.
Good idea.
All right. So, okay. So yes, I'm glad we did this. But you can see these just blend together so nice. But these aren't bad. I mean, these aren't bad. Coloring book.
Good, but they're not bad. So that's pretty good if you can say that. So.
Yeah. And like I said, if you have the Prisma and you're looking for something similar, these aren't it. Okay. Alrighty. Let me put those down here. And then, like I said, I used the Posca the other day. They kind of reminded me of polychromos. They're a harder pencil, but they do blend. I mean, and then they're completely different than these two. So they have nice coverage. But I think they all have their own unique qualities. You just got, you can try stuff out, see what you want, see what you like.
Okay, Anne said she uses all their acrylics and she likes them. She doesn't like to recommend the pencils. She likes her acrylics.
Okay, and Eileen blends all the items that she likes into one cart, and then she buys them. That's how Eileen blends. And then she keeps most of it when she gets it in virgin condition. That's what CB said. She stores it in her warehouse, CB. Hey, Dorothy. Merry Christmas. All right, let me get my journal out. Here it is.
Eileen is one of a kind.
Okay, so let me pull back. All right, so here's my little paper bag jingle journal that I've been working on all December, and I'm slowly getting it filled up. I think I'm about ready to bind it. I don't like to bind these right away because if I get stuff during the month or a cool bag, I can always add it, but I think I'm getting ready to bind it. I'm going to go to Eileen's warehouse. Who knows what you might... I know. No kidding, CB. We would all like to hang out in Eileen's warehouse with the cabana boy running to get stuff off the shelves for us.
Sounds like fun to me.
Yep. Okay, these I thought were cool, so I want to put these in here. And I love all these woodsy lumberjack papers that they have out. And I think I'm going to kind of continue that theme into January. I've been liking these paper bag journals. I think I'm going to do at least one more for January. We'll see.
That's a good idea.
But here I thought this will look good in here. Let me cut this real quick. So what Are you cooking tomorrow, Colleen? I can't remember. Are you going?
No.
I know I just said that. I'm like, oh no. Where are you going tomorrow?
Nowhere.
Nice.
Just stay here, wait for his dad to come. And we'll just probably do our normal as if it's any other day, because our daughter is, one daughter's in Florida. My other daughter is going to his grandma's, or I think, no, let's see, no, they go to his mom's and then his grandma's or something all day.
Oh, okay.
So Tom and I are on our own, so we will be just doing our normal.
Nice.
Except for his dad stopping by. His dad has stopped by sometime tomorrow he visits each of the kids, so he'll come over here. And then I'm gonna text my dad to see if he wants to come over the 26th instead of the 25th, because that's when Katie can be here. So I'm gonna see if he wants to pop over then instead.
Uh-huh.
So that'll be, so because my daughter was talking about coming over on Thursday and then having him over Thursday. And then Friday, I probably will not be streaming Friday. I have, I'm taking the dogs to get their nails trimmed in the morning. They're really bad.
Are they clicking
click,
all over
getting their nails done, and glands and nails are little dogs. It's the normal. Yeah. And then after that, and my daughter mentioned spending the night. I don't know if she still is or not. So it depends if she spends the night or not. I may stream later on Friday at a different time. Now, I won't take Debbie's spot or anything like that. But I mean, I'll just see, like, kind of play it by ear. I don't know if my daughter oldest is spending the night or not because her husband's going out of town. It depends if she spends the night or not, really, more or less. Like, I can stream later if it's just Tom and I going to the vets and stuff. So
Okay. Well, keep us posted.
I'll just tweet and see who's around. See if anyone's around.
Just a little impromptu.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know what part of Florida your daughter's in? Colleen?
Yeah, no, I should ask her. I forgot where she's at. The waves are really, really strong. She said it's been raining and gloomy, and the waves are really, really strong. So this is the metallic, which is pretty on, and I put it on lightly. I didn't put it on heavy. And this is on top of that, on top of the Arteza water pens. And I don't know, my camera's not picking up maybe that angle. There's a metallic paint. The metallic paint's pretty. I like it.
Let's see. Oh, that looks nice.
Yeah, I mean, it does look nice. I mean, I have to tilt it, but then also, again, I didn't put it on super heavy. I put it on kind of light, but if I tilt it, you can see, there you go, more of the reflective qualities. So
yes, Judy, Eileen has her own cabana boy. You didn't know that? He is one lucky boy. Right, Eileen? Okay, let's see.
Okay, get her Melbourne, and that's what it's like down there. Yeah, she said it's been really, the waves are huge, it's scary, and she's not getting it, and she is not going in the ocean. She said it is scary, the waves are huge. Yeah, I'm not going to go, I'm not going in there.
No, I don't blame her.
I mean, just like, if you're not a confident, strong swimmer, yeah. I think she's making a smart choice. So
Okay.
she wants to leave a day early because it's so awful. She's ready to leave a day early.
Let me just tack this down here so I know where it goes.
Doggy spa. Yeah, sort of. They don't like going to the vets for sure, but they do feel better.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's going to go in here.
I mean, their nails is more for my benefit, but the glands is for their benefit. And
I just have to feel happier after that.
I gave them baths yesterday and did that. They brushed them and smoky shedding really, really bad. So I gave them baths and brushed them and all that stuff. And then they'll go get their nails done. Yeah, and all that done. So they'll be looking good. Their hair gets like, I don't know if it's because of the meds they take for allergies, but it gets all like weird feeling and dry and kind of, I don't know, like I don't know how to describe it, like a film. Maybe a film would be a good description. So yeah, when it gets like that, it's like, ew, your hair feels weird.
Huh.
I don't know if it's the allergy meds that like put some sort of film on their fur to help with the itching or not. Do you notice that with the Apoquil?
That it gets oily, you said?
Yeah, like a film, more like a film, a weird film.
On their skin or on their fur?
On their fur.
No, I don't.
You can test that up.
But see, Jack they have that really short, right? They're really
they have short hair.
His is a little bit, his is like an inch, and he's got a ton of it. So I haven't noticed that it's oilier, but he also, like, we give him fish oil, and so his might be, I don't think it's oily. I haven't noticed that. So I think we'll put that here.
Yeah, Smokey despises baths. He despises getting brushed. He despises getting baths. Like he don't even.
This is good for me.
He's fine being his hair feeling weird. Wow, I'm doing such a bad job on this. We can't line them up with the stencil. Anyway, so that was part of my day. Also, with my dog allergies, I need to keep up with it. So,
yeah, I think the less dander there is around, the better for people with allergies.
Yeah, it gets in spurts where, like, you know, I mean, where it's really, really bad or it's really, really good. And right now the hair is really bad. So I was like vacuuming like crazy yesterday, trying to get a handle on it.
I know. I feel like when the weather changes, the shedding gets worse. All right, that's gonna go here.
Oh my God! Your dog ate his daughter's thong. Oh my God!
Okay.
Pump his stomach. Oh, that's terrible.
Let me see what Eileen said. Eileen, what are you talking about? I'll go back.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry, Tori. They had to pump his stomach to get that out. Oh my God. Poor baby. Poor baby.
We'll do that, Eileen. Hey, Colleen, when you're done with that,
yeah.
Can you show the paper bag journal?
Yeah, I was just rolling back through the chat.
Yeah, hers will be completely different than mine. Mine's just kind of a hodgepodge of paper bags, scrapbook paper,
anything. Oh God. I was laughing, CB, the darn dogs that eat anything.
Oh my God, CB, Jack just threw up some rolled up piece of cardboard the other day. I'm like, oh, thank God he threw it up.
Oh no.
I know, we couldn't figure out what it was. We're like, I don't know. But I think, again, he was looking, he knows candy and stuff can be in cardboard and. Yeah.
God.
I know.
Daughter Lab ate a 90-pound bag of tea lights. Oh my God.
Of Pedialyte.
No, no, tea lights.
Tea lights?
Tea lights.
I ate 90 count bag. Oh my God, Sally, what did they do?
Happened? Did they eat the metal or just the candle in the holders?
Oh,
Oh, good Lord.
oh, wax coming out of both ends for 2 days. Oh, and that gets dangerous because
that's so serious.
you don't want them to like rip anything inside.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, labs. There's Jack saying hi. Jack saying hi to Snow.
Yeah.
Labs are notorious for they're food hounds. But they don't they need to figure out what's food and what's not.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I had a dog eat Fimo clay. Because he got, the Fimo clay was in plastic bags. So he started opening the plastic bags thinking there'd be food in it. And he had to go get his stomach pumped.
Oh my God. See, the pup went out. Jacks were small. They ate stuff, but they don't do that much anymore. It was only when they were little. Because they're smaller dogs, they don't, eat everything in sight. But like they did when they were puppies. It was very dangerous. Paco, he was a little bit worse about the underwear thing.
Oh, yeah, underwear and socks.
Yeah, dogs can be gross. Yeah, but these guys don't do stuff like that. That was just Paco in particular.
Yeah, and then
of course, I don't leave underwear on the floor because that was my daughter because she was in that messy stage of teenager years. So she learned to use her hamper real fast.
Yeah.
that thing in your room for clothes.
Hi, Teresa. Merry Christmas. Hello and Merry Christmas if I missed anybody else coming in. Oh, there. That'll look cute here. I just love these.
Hi, Teresa. Merry Christmas. My daughter texted me yesterday and she said, it's Christmas Eve. Like in the movie. I love
Kathy Arbor. Her son's Doberman ate 2 dozen large butter torts you had just baked while you stepped out for 5 minutes. Oh, Kathy.
Oh my God. That's terrible.
Oh no.
At least it was food though. I mean, you got to go with that one. At least it was. At least it was food. So.
No. I know where this is going. Right here. Adventure is my middle name. Maybe here. I like that here.
Eileen said she likes cats because all they do is eat, sleep. They eat cat food and sleep. I mean.
Yeah.
Sally said she would be so mad at her Doberman if he ate all those. I came in, he looked at me and smiled like he at me and smiled. I knew he had done something bad. He smiled at you. He was happy because he had a full belly, I guess.
He was trying to tell you how good they were, Kathy. Those were yummy.
That's why he was smiling. He had a happy belly. He's like, you made this just for me. Thank you so much.
Oh my God, you can laugh now. I'm sure you weren't laughing then.
Oh, I know she wasn't. Luckily, we can go back and laugh at all these things over time. But yeah, that's something you won't forget, that's for sure. Oh, Kathy and I are talking about using our Windows book. So I'm
going to get that out soon.
We're going to start figuring out how to use our new Windows book by Catherine Anderson. We want to start using that.
Yeah, and Helen's been in touch with her, and she's getting ideas for more books. So if anybody has anything they'd like to see her do, get in touch with Helen, and she'll pass the information on to her.
Mm-hmm.
Eileen had an Irish setter that ate a ball of yarn. It was so fun when it started coming out. We had to pull the whole ball of yarn out. Ew.
Like spaghetti. Oh, God. Oh, ew.
Oh, yeah, Debbie's cats. That's right. Debbie's cats steal her laundry and hide it on laundry day. Our cat used to eat like plastic, like flowers and stuff, like plastic leaves, on fake flowers. It was kind of weird.
That is weird.
I know, isn't that goofy?
Hard to hold them down. This is for your own good.
That's cute. Okay, so what I'll probably do after Christmas, I may work on this a little bit more this week, and then I'm going to take the whole thing, all my Christmas stuff, put it in a bag, and it's all ready for next year to add to or make a new one if I want. This is just a fun little project this year.
I think your paper bag albums turned out super cute.
It's been fun. It started with that. It started at my art journal club when they were making paper bag journals. And then I did one for November and then decided to do one for Thanksgiving and found this cute little bag for the cover. So on, let's see, 1, 2, this one. This was actually a gift bag from somebody. So I just kept it as a bag. I kept this one as a bag. So it's even kind of fun to have the little handles and stuff. Just a little extra something. But yeah, this has been fun. And I'll go back and doodle and play with it a little bit more. Oh, Sally Sheltie ate the silver tree tinsel. Yeah, what goes in must come out. I know Jack ate like a little paper bag. It wasn't M&Ms, but similar to M&Ms. The whole bag went in and the whole bag came out. Those little bags you get. Yeah.
Oh, poor baby.
Oh, Eileen said she tried the gelatos on a scrap bag and it worked great to blend it. Well, that's good. I mean, use them on the paper bag stuff. At least you're using them. Use them on the paper bag. Use them up on the paper bag. What did Kathy say? He's a King Doberman, so taught me to put things up higher. Yeah, everything goes up high.
Oh, yeah.
Too much information, CP.
Yeah, dogs and kids, gotta love them.
I should get my windows.
Yeah, to dust them off. Well, at least she kept yours. I pitched mine. I wish I would have kept them now. I ditched mine a long time ago. You know, and they're expensive too. And which I don't understand the price tag that goes along with gelatos.
Well, they're Faber-Castell. Usually they have, their products are usually pretty good. They just kind of miss. But then there's other people that love them. So again.
Well, that's true too. Don't email us.
Yeah. Some people love them. See, I use the portfolios at first, and those are so creamy. And they're not that expensive. I know there's people that are like, ooh, portfolios. I like my portfolios. Here's Kim's ornament. That turned out so good on the when I scanned it. I love that. Okay, Sally uses gelatos with cold wax. Okay.
Really?
That would be interesting.
Do you have a YouTube channel, Sally? I would like to see that.
The weird thing is, Pam says the colors to use in gelatos are not in those colors. Huh. I have never used cold wax.
I have it. I only used it for a class.
Oh, Sally does have a channel.
Oh, okay. Well, so I'll click on her name and follow her.
Yeah, let me click. Do you do live streams, Sally, or do you record streams? There we go. Go to channel. Okay. Vintage Christmas art. Oh, wow. Portrait journal. Oh, I want to look through your portrait journal. Oh, wow. Yeah, go to Sally and I did start following you the other day because I saw your portrait journal. Yeah, go follow Sally. She's got a lot of videos. Cold wax and oil painting on paper process. Cool.
Oh,
Cold wax experiments with collage. Okay, good.
Okay, that's described. Yeah, I love finding new people on YouTube.
Yeah, she has lots of fun videos.
Great. I'm glad she came in today. Yeah, I have the cold, like I said, cold wax I used in a class. And I haven't used it.
Thanks, Helen.
Thanks, Helen. Yeah, we love to find new people to follow.
Hey, Judy. Merry Christmas.
We love learning new things.
All right, so let's find, maybe I'll put a window in here. I've been trying to think of something. Maybe I'll do a window and kind of blend it out. Let me go get my window book. Did you pick out some windows already, Colleen?
Oh, cool. She joined the Facebook group. I did pull out some windows I like.
Yeah, let me get my book.
I haven't decided how I'm going to use them yet, but gelatos and encaustics are used with clear gesso to blend. Really?
Okay, you can use gelatos and encaustic. I've used it with clear gesso to blend. Cool.
I may have to revisit the gelatos and.
Or maybe when we do the wax, wax one again, pull out the gelatos. That's so, you know what? Did we even pull out gelatos when we were trying all the different wax stuff?
No, I don't have them anymore. I'll have to rebuy them.
Okay.
I know I did pull them out. I'll have to
Yeah,
rebind
and I
them.
know I didn't take mine out either. I just was using like crayons. We used a couple things, but not gelatos.
Yeah, I did not.
Hey,
I
Mary.
don't know if I would have thought of that, honestly, just because of the way they're packaged, like the Tim Holtz, I mean, like I wouldn't have thought to do that.
Yeah, Pam says use clear gesso on the bags as a base. Because
Yeah.
that's what I found out when on my bags, everything's soaked in really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that next. Now I started this, I kind of want to finish it.
Okay. Oh, go ahead. And when you're done, just.
I know I'm going to enjoy working in this book because there's no pressure. There's no pressure for it to look a specific way or anything, or specific things. So yeah, so I'm going to enjoy working in this.
Okay, so next Tuesday is the Streamathon. So we'll be on after Dee Dee. What time are we on, Colleen? 9:30, 10?
10:30 Eastern
10:30.
to 12:30 Eastern.
So it's so we'll be on a half hour later, but Dee Dee will be on at what time does Dee Dee come on? I'm not sure. I know Mary starts at 5:30.
Hi, Suzanne.
And then Dee Dee will be on, then we're on, and then I think Jamie, Debbie, Shauna, maybe, and then I'm not sure where it goes after that. But it's going to be almost 24 hours of nonstop fun. All kinds of streamers on. I know Jean will be on later in the evening. Jana comes on during her New Year's, I think. It's just a fun day. Hey, Scooby. Oh, Merry Christmas, Scooby. Good to see you. Yeah, Sean is 3:30 after Deb. We are 10:30 to noon, I think.
10:30, 12:30.
10:30 to 12:30? Oh,
Yeah.
it is 2 hours. Okay.
Yeah, it's 2 hours.
Let me do the banners. I still have Eileen's news flash on there.
Gotta love that.
I know. I need a new one for the new year to put up. Okay, back to comments. All right. So I've got that going on there. So for our stream, we're going to need, what are we going to need? Okay, we're going to do the skewer journal. And I figured it out. We're not going to do 50 sheets of paper. If you want to do a journal to work on with Janet's scavenger hunt, you'll need 36 pieces of printer paper or whatever type of paper you want to use. You'll need 36 pieces of printer paper. You'll need 4 skewers because we're going to put 9 pieces of paper around each of the skewers. So there'll be four sections. And then a pair of scissors, a ruler, and some waxed thread or string or twine to bind with. And I think Eileen and Colleen, is that everything? We'll post a list. I'm trying to think. I think that's everything. I'll type out a list and put it up here so you can see it. Can you think of anything else we need, Colleen?
No.
Okay, create a banner. All right, so let me get my keyboard. And then are we going to do the 2 of them? We're going to do the bigger one and then the smaller one with the 12 by 12 paper. Are we going to show that one too?
I don't have the bigger one. I just made the one I made.
Okay, so we'll show, and then we're going to show the 12 by 12 also.
So yeah, I mean the 12 by 12 is the one I did. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So either you can have 12 by 12 paper or copy size paper, 8.5 by 11. So 36 sheets of copy paper. Oh, darn it. I can't make a list. Okay. Just a minute here.
Okay. So the paper bag book that Eileen's talking about. Oh, thank you, Eileen. Is in the mixed media portraits of Pam Carriger.
Skewers.
Came out in 2015. Techniques in drawing and painted faces. And on page 95, she has a project called Portraits in a Bag. And she makes a paper bag journal and then paints the cover and puts portraits in it. And Debbie had made mention this is, she thinks that it's similar to, what's the word I'm looking for? Similar to the paper that Dee Dee uses, the sepia paper and the gray paper that she puts her sketches on. I think sepia is the right word. And that's what she said that this reminded her of. So I made this and she used 3 12 by 6 paper bags. My paper bags are big. Mine are bigger than normal. I got mine from there's a pet store, and you buy the bones in bulk, dog bones in bulk, like different specialty kinds. And so I bought some the other day, and then I grabbed a few extra bags, and they didn't care. And then I used the extra bags to make my paper bag album. Yeah, because mine actually are huge. Mine's actually 12. Mine's 15 inches by 7 3/4. Like I said, I got these at a store, specialty store, but the size that Pam has in her book is 3 paper bags, 12 by 6, 2 pieces of chipboard to fit the folded bag. And you need a round brush, a flat brush, some Faber-Castell gelatos. I'll hold this up. You can take a snatch picture if you want. If I get my camera to focus.
I'll check the name of the book for you, Suzanne, just a sec.
Brown, flesh, ochre, sienna, white, and yellow are the Faber-Castells. I'm so sorry about my camera. And then she lists other supplies, and I shall hold it here. Then you can take a picture and zoom in on it. So it's super simple. So you take your paper bags, and she suggests you do it this way, which is, this is glued to my cover, you can see, is you do the back part of the bag on one side and the open part, and you switch it. It's not done. I'll get some other right ones that aren't glued together. Sorry.
Hey, if anybody knows the name of the book that the New Year's Eve journal is in, could you post it for me? I don't have mine right now. Oh, you're waiting for the portrait book? I just got mine. I'm waiting for the the second art at the speed of light, create art at the speed of light. Cover creative techniques, beautiful journals. Thank you, Helen.
Yeah, it's cheaper when they're free, Eileen. Let's see. You have 2 of the books, Anne? You're waiting for the portraits. Okay, so you have the other 2. Awesome. So you'll play along with us? Okay, but you haven't got it yet? That's okay. We haven't started in it yet, the portraits one. Get it when you can.
Yeah, I will. I'll pick it up in Kindle. I can get it cheaper, right? Because I have it ordered. Because I had ordered one that was used, and then they told me they couldn't find one, so then I ordered another one. So
I'll do a quick flip of the portraits. Excuse me, that's terrible. I swear I wasn't drinking.
starting early today, Colleen.
So these aren't glued together, so it'd be easier to show you guys. So she basically recommends that you like any other paper bag. I mean, you have the bottom, and then basically you take your paper bags, fold them in half. Okay, and then you have the flap. Then you turn this one the other way so that the flap is the opposite. And then again, rotate it so the flap's here. So she recommends you rotate the flaps. And then I'll just do a mini version. I could assemble a mini version. And when I got done, mine are a little crinklier what I like, but I took this and I folded this over and glued it down. I don't like the little flap, but that's up to you. If you want to do a little project here and then have this as a flip up and then do something here and here, it's up to you. I don't like the flap, so I always just fold it. I always fold them and glue them, so it's just one piece of paper. But that she does not do that in the book. I just do it because that's just what I like. So after you do that, you're going to poke the holes through, 3 holes through the middle. Let's see if I have my thing with me in here. I'll make a mini version. Super easy to make. Mine has 4 pages. This has 4 pages. Hers is 3 pages. I did mine with 4 pages only because you do glue the chipboard to the back of the paper. So you kind of, when you do that, you kind of lose a page. You lose a page. You know what I'm saying? But in the back, when I assembled it, look, I have a pocket. So then you could always throw stuff in here. So like I said, I got these from a store, so they're a little bigger than the typical bags, lunch bags at your grocery. Okay. It was unintentional. I went in to get the dog some new little treats, and then I was like, "Ooh, giant paper bags." Okay, so when she did hers, she pierced the bag and she did it 1 inch, did it in the center, and then 1 inch from the top and 1 inch from the bottom. You use 4 bags also, Eileen? Great minds think alike. Eileen used 4 bags as well because I fear you're going to lose 2 of them when you glue a cover on it.
Merry Christmas. Have a good one. We'll see you after the holidays. Bye, Tori.
Bye, Tori. Thank you. All right. Hold on. These are a little tougher because these are the ones from Michael's that have some sort of a wax coating on them. So it's a little hard to push through versus the brown bags. There. So you push the 3 holes through. All right, now I'm going to get me, we'll make it invisible. I'll use black thread. Nope, you all won't see it. I was going to be nifty. Wait a minute. You won't be able to see it. That would not be good for demonstration. I just realized that. I was like, I can make this string invisible. That one's probably too big. I had points, so I got it for $2.30. Dang, good job.
Oh, nice.
Woohoo! That's a wonderful price. This book has been out for a really long time. I mean, like I said, since 2015. You can't go wrong. Pam Carricker is, as you know, you have her other two books, is super talented. She gives, these are all step-by-steps. In this book, where there's pan pastels, alcohol inks. This is using watercolor, I think. Nope, take that back. This one's acrylic. Sorry. There's the alcohol one. It's all faces. Sketching with pencils. Oh, sorry, sketching without pencils. I'm awake today.
Ooh, I think I'm going to pull out one of her window stencils too for this.
Painting with crayons, and these are twos. These are other artists. They share what they like to do. Talks about mixing, how to make skin tones and stuff. Again, these are other artists and examples.
Yes, Sally, we're planning on playing in this one too after the first of the year.
Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm going ahead and making the books ahead of time so I can bounce back and forth between the books is my goal.
So you'll have one journal, one of her journals that you made for each of the books. That'll be cool.
Yeah, so I have this book. I have this book made to this one. Okay. I'm going to assemble the next book, which for the next book. Sorry, here it is. I made my paper bag book, and then I'm going to make the book that goes with this one. And then basically I will have all the books ready for each book. And I got to make this one still. So then whichever one we work in, I already have my book made. Me
too, Eileen. I know you use stencils, but I'm going to try and draw, but I definitely will use the stencils too.
Yeah. Well, learning, if you use the stencils, you're still learning shading and coloring. So we're still learning. So it's not like it's all, everything's muscle memory, and and we learn. So
yeah, it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
So you pull this through, just leave a tail, and go back, and then we'll go through the other side. I can find my way through.
Join the club, Sally. Hey, and the good thing is when you buy something, it's all Eileen's fault, so no worries. Don't feel bad. It's just Eileen's fault, right, Eileen?
Like anything else, yeah, that's kind of how we are. So I went back down through the middle. I'm going to come up through the backside. The instructions to make this is in this. She gives the instructions right here. It's called a pamphlet stitch, and she gives the instructions right here in the book, step by step, big photos, how to do it. So
yes, Colleen is the book enabler. She's got lots of cool books.
I love books. I have tons of books. I hope to own tons of more books. I will never stop buying books. I love books. Art books, more art books. I have eye candy art books. I have step-by-step art books.
Collage art books you just rip apart and collage with.
Yep. I love all art books. Yeah, rip apart. Yeah, I have shelves of tear out books just to tear out. Exactly. So I went back through the middle. Okay, make sure it's nice and taut. Then I'm going to go back through the middle again.
Oh, Sally, you've been painting for almost 50 years. Oh, I can imagine you have a lot of stuff. Now, what's your favorite medium? Like what are you painting with now? What's your favorite? Do you switch back and forth? It looks like you do lots of different things.
Oh, we're going to get along really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the longer you're in this, you end up with so many supplies, which new people don't understand how you have so much. It's like we didn't buy them all at once.
Now you collect them over the
We
years.
collect them over the years, and of course, you replace. Okay, so now we're gonna tie a knot. Of course, you replace them if you use them when you run out. That's something you use on a regular basis.
Yeah, right, Eileen? Old is awesome. Yes, it is.
So I tied a knot, and then I'm cutting a string off. Okay, so our book is assembled. That easy.
Oh, and that's a cute little book.
All right, and it cute.
That black paper bag. I love that.
Do this with some white gel pen doodles. You could do a mini doodle book with Janet. Oh my gosh, she does such detailed stuff. So then,
with a white pen, a white Poscas or white pens on that black paper.
So then the next thing she has you do is cover the spine with book tape. She has.
Oh, nice. Sally never met an art supply she didn't like. But she does mostly acrylic. She loves cold wax too. For drying, graphite's her favorite. Very fun. Oh, we'll have fun with you, Sally.
We will. She used a cloth bookbinder's tape, which I did not have. So what I ended up using is I have clear book tape, and I put this over my spine. Okay. Then I measure my chipboard and I lay it down and leave about leave about an inch. There's a chipboard didn't tape. I'm sorry. Do your chipboard covers. I'm sorry. Leave about this much space on either side. So your chipboard's here. Your chipboard is here. Take your tape. Mine was happened to be clear. Lay it down the center. And since mine was clear and I didn't have the cloth tape, then I took and put gaffer tape over top of the clear and the chipboard and just did it like this. Because gaffer tape is super sticky, it's flexible, and you can paint it. So then my book looks like hers, except I have white tape. So I use gaffer's tape in this since I didn't have the cloth tape. If you want to buy the book binder's tape, go for it. So it's not, if you're going to be making more books in the future, it won't go to waste.
Yeah, but if you have like gaffer's tape or, if you have tape or even duct
really
tape,
good.
You can use the patterned duct tape will work too if you have some of that.
So again, use whatever paper bag you have. She used different, I just got this one luckily for free. And I also have the ones from Michael's. These are the waxy coated ones, I like the chipboard cover because it gives if you want to put this on a bookshelf, I feel like you can, and you're not going to mess up the paper bags. But I have not, but the other one we did, the watercolor one, this one has a canvas cover. This is what she said to do for this one. So maybe she just wanted to have some variety. But this one we put canvas over. Sticky back canvas, this is chipboard. Let's see, what can we put on this one? Let's see.
While you're doing that, Colleen, I'm going to run up and get my paints.
Okay. your books ever turn out that good? Your paper bag books and your others? I'm going to try. Let's put some for fun. Since this is my just made improvised book, let's do some corrugate. Let's do a corrugate cover for fun. Oh, I need one piece. This book is teeny. So have you've tried the paper bag books, AJ? Mine are not squared up as well. This is how I did the chipboard covers. I just flipped the book over and then used it, drew around it for a template. So that way I didn't have to measure. Janet would measure. I did not. I'll lay that there. I'm making some digs at Janet, see if she's paying attention to chat. And this actually be perfect right here. So this piece is perfect. We'll just do. I was laughing so hard at all of Eileen's digs yesterday. I was laughing. Oh, I was laughing. Let's see. Oh, and Patty's the other day. Oh my gosh, I had tears. I mean, just laughing till I could, what is laughs where you're crying, you can't see. That was such a funny story. It's wonky. I'll turn it this way. Okay, so let's glue this on. What I ended up using for glue is I used the Eileen's Quick Dry Tacky Glue.
I'm back.
Yeah, you would definitely measure. Okay, you'll make another and use the chipboard. You try it with the chipboard, AJ, because it just gives it a nice finished look. And it squares the bag up because, like you said, they're paper bags, so they're going to not be like.
I missed it. Who else made the paper bag book? Did Janet make one? I saw AJ made one. Did Janet make one too?
No, Janet's cleaning up. I was throwing some digs her way about the because I didn't measure mine. I laid it down and traced it.
Sometimes you just need to use a ruler, right, Janet?
I wanted to see if she's paying attention. She's cleaning her mess up, she said.
I know. And then I end up, I'll put that in a basket, and then the basket goes to a bigger box, and then I have a ton of stuff. I think it ends up getting thrown away after a while if I don't use it. Oh, someone explained chipboard. Okay, chipboard is a thick, hard cardboard. What would you say, Colleen? Hey, Deb.
Who is that? Oh, Sally. I'll go get some and show it to her. I'm sorry. I assumed everybody knew about it. I do apologize for that. I'll go get some.
Hey, Amy, quick question. Did you sign up for Wonderlust again for next year? Or are you taking a break? And do you have all your lessons downloaded and copied so you don't lose them? Eileen sneaks in when you're sleeping and makes a mess, Janet. I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay, so when I bought my chipboard, I don't remember when, this is some time ago, I bought a huge pack of it. So it was a big 12. They're coming 12 by 12 sheets. Some people use, if you have any 12 by 12 paperbacks, paper packs, and they're usually attached to a chipboard, although that chipboard's usually thicker than this chipboard. But you can see it's just corrugate in the middle, but it's not too thick. But you can improvise and use a cereal box, although they're not as thick.
Yeah,
But
and you can get aren't there different thicknesses of chipboard too?
yeah, this is the one I have, and this one is good because I can still cut through this. So this is a 12 by 12. So I'm sure you can buy these out on Amazon. Yeah, you never really see. That makes sense. Because again, like I bought this years ago, still working through it. I don't know how many was in this thing. So it's kind of like these with a cover. Some people will do this, and they'll take your paper pack, and then they'll use this. This is chipboard. So if you have if you don't want to buy a big pack of chipboard and you have 12 by 12 papers, although this has a hole in it, you can actually rip this off the back of your 12 by 12 paper pack and use this. If you don't want to buy a big pack of it, and you can use the back of that. Those are on. A lot of people save those after they finish your 12 by 12 paper. They will save it pack and they'll just put it in their stash. So if you're going to use this, it's the same process of lay your paper bag, well, at least for me, and then do what I did, the easy way, and just draw your line and trace it and cut it. Now, if you are like Janet and you would measure, and then you can measure.
Sure, Teresa, Helen might know on that one. Hey, Sophia, Merry Christmas.
Hi, Queen Pam. Sorry, guys jogging by. They're gonna go get them.
Oh, good. So you've got plenty of chipboard. Then you saved nice stiff cardboard out of everything.
Yeah,
you're all set.
Save your 12 by 12 paperbacks. Then you would do is glue this on instead of the corrugate I used. And then you glue this on, which is what she used. Okay. But I was just for fun. I was just going to try this. Okay. Sorry about the noise. They wanted to go out. Some guy jogged by. So that is just unacceptable. Unacceptable to jog by our house.
Right, Janet? You just got to embrace it. You can't fight it. If you're going to do art, you got to hoard. Hey, Teresa. Merry Christmas. Hi, Kimberly.
I consider myself a collector, not a hoarder. I don't even consider it a hoarder because I use everything. I think of a hoarder as someone who has tons of stuff just to keep. But I feel like you did use it when you bought it, or you had plans for using it. I can justify it all. Just saying.
Exactly, Sophia. We have our stuff is useful, artistic junk.
Yeah, it's not a collection. I used to collect different things over the years. I gave up all that. Oh gosh.
Thanks, Sally. Thanks for coming.
Years.
Have a Merry Christmas, and hopefully we'll see you again. And everybody check out Sally's YouTube channel. It looks like she has a lot of fun videos. So
yes, she
Merry
does.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Sally. I will be checking out the videos. I love learning new things.
Hi, Joy. Oh, you're wrapping presents? Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. So again, this is where she added the binder's tape, and I don't have it, so I'm adding she has bookbinding tape. This is bookbinding tape, but mine technically is clear. Hers is colored. I like the colored better, I must admit.
Pam, she's working from the Pam Carricker portrait book. Yeah, Portraits by Pam Carricker. Thanks, Eileen.
One can layer cardstock to make chipboard. That's true. You could do that. You could layer some cardstock.
Hey, Michelle.
All right, so I have it like that. So now I'm going to add my gaffer's tape on top.
Oh, that looks cool. That looks cool with the corrugate.
Yeah, I was like, that's nifty, right?
Yeah, layer cardstock or cereal boxes if you have any cereal boxes or, you know, that type of stuff too, Amy.
Eileen got us to buy gaffer tape. Oh, Eileen's fault. Actually, this is really neat stuff. It is like, if you don't know what gaffer's tape is, which I did not either, it's like a duct tape, but it is made with some sort of fabric. I don't know if I can get the camera to zoom in. There's texture there. You see the texture? So it's like a fabric, very sticky fabric. It's super sticky. You can paint on it. I used, I think I used on the jelly plate. I remember I tried it on the jelly plate. You can use it to pull off the paint and make some some washi tape. And I must not tie my strings tight enough. Mine's starting to come loose. Do better than I just did. Hold on.
Okay, Teresa, I just found my book. It's published in 1995, if that helps. And when we go back to double screen, I'll show you a picture of the cover.
Hold on. Mine's coming apart. I did not do very good here. Okay, I did better with my other book. Hold on. I'm just going to cover it up real quick with some washi so it doesn't come undone. Okay. Maybe you should go through it twice. She did not. I just did a very poor job of tying it, but it's okay. Because it's still in there, and now it's covered with book tape, gaffer's tape. And now I just taped the inside. It's not going nowhere, so.
Oh, cute. That looks cute, actually.
Yeah, so it's just decorative. And it'll help protect it from, if you want, you could also use masking tape or your book tape. It's, you'll kind of, at least this way, protect it from anything wet you put in your book. You keep your string dry. So, which I was talking, I might do that with my other one, is put some masking tape over it or something. Of course, we all know washi tape's not that sticky, so.
Yeah. Hey, Debbie, Merry Christmas.
I'm going to put some glue down. Make sure it stays down. Hold on.
Okay, and Helen, put the link up again for the cover-to-cover book. Thanks, Helen. Hey, CB, how is Bailey? Did you get Bailey anything for Christmas? Oh, okay, yeah, this one I actually got from Dee Dee. Somebody had gotten it and posted it. Dee Dee had it, and she sent it to me, which was really very nice of Dee Dee. And I was doing a flip, and somehow this one journal stood out, and we decided we would do that on our New Year's Eve show.
Mm-hmm.
And luckily, we've practiced it beforehand. Otherwise, that would have been a disaster. Right?
Yeah, yeah. The paper bag album's a little bit easier.
No, I'm thinking why we should have done the paper bag. No, this will be fun. In fact, I've been working on it. I've got some of the steps. I've got some of the steps done, so you can see each step as it goes. So, ooh, Bailey has 2 gifts under the tree. Very nice. Jack has a bark box that we're going to give him on Christmas.
Oh, you were going to order the wrong one? Oops, sorry. I had to open to the page we were working on.
Huh. Here, let me get on screen and I'll just show you the cover of the one I've got, so you know.
Are you talking?
And then Helen can look at it too and see what the difference is. I didn't know there were differences.
Okay, you're talking about your book, Kathy. Sorry.
Yeah, the cover to cover. Yeah, hold on. Here we go. Yeah, this is the journal we're gonna make.
Yep, New Year's Eve.
This is what we'll be making on New Year's.
All right, use our skewers on New Year's Eve.
And I'm gonna post. Hold on, let me do this. And I have it figured out. If you want to use this for the scavenger hunt, you need 36 pages of 8.5 by 11-inch printer paper, cardstock, whatever kind of paper you want to use, but you'll need 36 sheets and 4 skewers. And Eileen and who else? Is Terry here? She also did this. Are there any other I think that's all the supplies we need. 36 sheets of copy paper, 4 wooden skewers, scissors, ruler, wax thread, string or twine for binding. Yes, you can see the cover. Okay, it came with this paper cover. And then the book itself, if you're getting one that's used, is just a green cover to cover Mark Books. Oh, did you buy the big sheet of watercolor paper, Janet? I'm going to do that real quick when Colleen's done.
Yeah, I'm pretty much just putting some washi tape on. I like
that washi tape.
Yeah, I'm gonna add some washi in the in the grooves.
Yeah, is Elaine here this morning? She wanted to see how this next journal was done. Oh, this one. Okay, that's the one you're waiting for. Okay, good. Okay, Suzanne. Yeah, that's the one we're using for New Year's Eve. But we'll have the instructions for you. I'm going to try and do some banners to have the instructions on the screen, and I'm going to hopefully put them up on my blog before the Streamathon on the 31st. I'll do that after Christmas. Oh, you did buy it, Janet, the big sheet of watercolor paper? Okay, where did Colleen go? All right, well, I'm going to start. I'm going to really quick make that other journal. And I don't have the book, but I've done it with Eileen and Colleen's help, so hopefully we can get it done. But I'm going to get a big sheet of paper.
Here it is. I'm looking for the tape. I don't need one more piece of tape. I was like, what do I do with it? I found it. I went in the other room, and it was right here on my desk the whole time. Yeah, that sounds like me.
Okay, so for those of you who have made this journal, what size does the paper need to be?
It needs to be 7.5.
No, the full 22.
22 by 30.
Okay, let me measure this and see if it's big enough. Otherwise, I'll cut up some newsprint. But I'd really like to do it on here, but I can fudge it too.
That's true, because you can also do them individually.
Yeah.
One big piece of paper.
Or I can just, okay, this is 24 by 22. Shoot, so this will be a little bit smaller. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. That wasn't the good stuff. That was a different sheet. Here it is. Here we go. All right, let's see. Yeah, get your big paper, Janet. Okay. 24. And then 24 by how long, Colleen?
24 by 30. 22 by 30.
Okay.
Which is like the big sheets you buy at Hobby Lobby. They all come in that size.
22 by 30. This is another 6. Perfect. Perfect. And this is 22. Okay, let me clear off my desk and
yes,
put the camera back if I can. Okay, thanks, Eileen. Let's see. Let's see if I can do this. All right, so.
Okay, I'm done. Got my little washi tapes in here now. All right, I'll get with you and I'll work on that one because I'm going to make one more book. So I have all the books prepared for.
Oh, perfect.
This is what we need. So we have all the books ready to go. So this one, and the other.
All right. These I need to bring upstairs. I just want to get all this out of the way. Oh, and here's my window too that I found. We'll work on that after I do the book. Got my paints. Does anybody use the paper artsy fresco paints? And if they do, where do you get them? Because I've only.
These are hard to find here in the United States.
I know. I did find there's a place on Etsy that sells them. I was wondering if anybody else knew of any place where you could get them.
That's a good question. That's where I saw them as well, is Etsy.
Okay, Eileen says, okay, these are the specific instructions by Eileen. Get a water brush and a damn ruler out to rip it. So make sure you don't forget the damn ruler, okay? As per Eileen. Oh, you know what I'm going to do, Eileen? Here's what I'm going to do. There's Eileen's directions. That's what you get, Eileen. Am I just folding or measuring and scoring? It's basically, once you have the measurements of the paper, you just need to fold, but you need the ruler to rip. And Eileen said if your paper's really thick, you need a water brush.
Which I did.
Yeah. Yeah. So you don't really need the ruler for measuring, but you do need it for tearing. Okay, here we go. Okay, and actually, Eileen, when you have instructions, I can put them. I'll post them as you type them, Eileen, if I see them. You need a good metal damn ruler. Yes, you need a good damn metal ruler, Deb. They work good. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Let me know if I'm doing it correctly, Eileen. You've got the directions, right, Colleen?
Yes.
Okay, so.
But I don't know how to do with the binding technique. I haven't done the binding for the second book. So
I haven't.
You're doing the first book. I need to do 2 pieces of this for the second book, and I don't know. I got to figure out the binding.
Okay, Janet, me too. Mine's 18 now. Wait, I don't have a quarter. I have to get by with 18. Janet's got the big Mama Jamba. Debbie says, with cork on one damn side. Okay, put the 22 paper like this. That's right. So, and then we fold it in half. Correct, Eileen? Ooh, this is really nice paper. So just get a big sheet of any kind of watercolor paper. Yes, Hobby Lobby, I think yes, they do carry big sheets of individual watercolor paper.
So you can get, that's where I got mine. They have Arches, that's like $20. They have this other kind that's like $3.99. It's, I thought felt like mixed media paper, so I didn't buy it. And then I bought this one that was a medium price of $7.99 and used my coupon on it. Just because this is the medium in between the cheap and expensive. So that's what I picked up.
Okay, so then we fold it in half, correct? I hope so, because I did. And you can actually, I mean, this is for her specific book. You can do this with any size piece of paper. I did it on a smaller sheet the other day and came out with this little journal. But this is the one that's actually in Pam's book. Here's the paper. Oh, Frantic Stamper in the U.S. carries the paper artsy fresco paint for $4. That's a good price on that.
I'm going to write that down because I saw the Etsy and that's it.
Frantic Stamper. Hey, Teresa, have you used those paints at all? They're more of a matte finish. I really like them. Frantic Stamper. $5.49. That's a good price. Okay, so fold it in quarters. Do you need it? Well, when I'm done in about 10 minutes, I can get him a list. Okay, so fold it in quarters.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right.
All right, so I'm going to fold it my second time.
All right.
So I fold it once. This is my second fold.
Oh, no. Here goes Eileen again. This is how I did it before. Oh, fold it in quarters this way? This way folded in corners. But you can do it either way. I know, you give up, Eileen. Yeah, it ends up, either way you do it, you're going to end up with the same number of folds. So what Eileen is saying, fold it in half, now fold it in quarters.
I have a 4.
And then fold it in half again. And then fold it in half again.
I did not need to do that.
See, but this is how I did it before, and you still kind of end up with the same thing.
Because
it rips better that way. Okay.
This ends up being 11 inches, and then when I fold this way, this ends up being 7.5.
Okay, so Colleen will do one way, I'll do the other way. So this one again, and then I fold it in half, like this.
You fold it in half. That's not going to be.
No, I'm doing it a different way, Colleen.
I know. I'm just trying to think about where her way is better. I'm just thinking. I'm going to do it the way I did it.
The 4 folds now. Okay. Okay. So open up the paper. rip the 4 folds. Gotcha. Let me get this out of the way. There's my big ruler. Here it is. Let's rip it in half.
Oh, it's so hard to fold once you get to this point.
I know.
It's thick.
Okay.
God.
I'll do it the correct way. I got you.
Fold it, can't make sure I'm good.
Yeah, because it still works. It's just easier to rip because I did it. I did this one the way Colleen's doing hers. So I mean, you still come out with the same thing. Ugh. I can't wait to get this book. I should, you know what? I should have downloaded it on Kindle before this. Kathy, now rip the 4 pieces in half. Okay. I see what I did last time. All right. Now rip the 4 pieces in half. All right.
The book was 7.5 by 11-inch pages, CB. Oops, I got pink watercolor on my markers.
Hey Janet, how's yours going? Anyone else doing this now?
We got 8 sheets that are 7.5 by 11.
Yeah, so this is just 2 different ways to get the same 7.5 by 11-inch paper. Then fold the 6 pieces in half and you'll have 8 pages. Wait a minute.
So here you go. So here's one.
The 6 pieces, you mean the 8 pieces?
This is 11. This is 7.5. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8. So see what I'm saying? Oops,
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, so then cut. Okay, so just fold
2,
6 in half,
4,
Eileen?
6, 8.
Or all 8?
Eight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So then, yeah, that's right. Then I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut this. Because
okay, 8 pieces.
You got to remember that.
Okay, so fold the 8 pieces. Once you get down to the 8, 7.5 by 11, then you fold those in half.
They tear them. Yeah. And these will be like this when you get done.
Right. Okay, let's see. Michelle, what's Michelle asking? Is ripping just for the decolletage effect? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, you could, Teresa. You could cut down the bigger sheets to 7.5 inches by 11.
This is the size of the book when you get done. I have one made. I'm working on making the second one for the other book. This is my first one.
Okay, this is going to be my special watercolor book with the Arches paper. We may have a little bit of, just a bit of a lag for a second, but it'll come right back. Oh, thank you, Eileen. Yeah, but you know what I did? It's after I did it wrong the first time, and now it takes a couple times. It takes a couple times to do it. But this is actually pretty easy.
It is.
You know, so any of those big sheets of paper, because this one, okay, so this was out of a 22 by 30. This one I made out of, I made this one out of cardstock, which was which was 11 by 17. So see, this is 22 by 30-inch piece of paper. This is a cardstock that's 11 by 17.
The tours and on one edge it's weird. It said you gotta, yeah, when you're tearing, it might go well, it may not go well.
I can just try and make a stencil for the right size. The decal I made is 9 by 12. With a stencil, I can make the correct size paper, but with a ragged edge. Or you could just, instead of 7.5 by 11, you could just fold the 9 by 12 in half, and you'll have 4.5 by 6-inch journal. It's easy if you pay attention. Funny, Eileen. Okay, no, the long sheets, you tear those long sheets in half, and after you tear them in half, Janet, then you fold in half. Okay, Eileen told you. And once you do this, there's no reason to ever buy another journal again. You can just make your own.
That's true. If you're okay with this size, but I guess you can make whatever size you want.
Oh, make sure you get all your pages, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, Eileen, do these all get put into one signature? Colleen, do you remember? Do these all go into one signature?
For the first, for this one, it is one signature.
Okay, but for this one, how many signatures?
For the other book, you need 2 of these big pieces of paper, and you're going to have it's going to assemble different. It's twice as many pages. For the other.
Oh, okay. So I need to do this again.
Yeah. So if you're doing them for this book, you need 2 big pieces of paper to do this one. 1 big piece of paper to do this one. 2.
Okay. I'm just going to do the second one right now since we're doing it, and then that'll be done.
I have this one already. So I'm going to do 2 for this one, and then figure out how I'm supposed to bind it after that.
Okay. All right. So we take our 22 by 30-inch paper, fold it in half. Fold it in half again. Yes, Eileen's buying drinks till we're done. All right. Fold it in half, fold it in half. Tear.
Michelle wants to see if her stencil idea works. Trying to make a stencil with the right size. I made a decal. The decal is 9 by 12 with the stencil.
Yeah, Michelle, let us know how that works. Hey, Michelle, do you have a YouTube channel? Did I see you the other night on your channel? Or was that somebody else?
Tammy used 2 sheets to make more signatures. Okay, for the second book. I thought it was a little different from the signatures. Okay.
Okay. I have my 8 sheets. Okay, now fold those in half, Janet, and you're done.
All right, then you take your 8 sheets and fold them in half.
And then if you want to do a double signature book that's in the second book, there's 2 different kinds of books. One that has 1 signature, one that has 2 signatures.
So all together, if you want to give the books for both of Pam's books, you need 3 pieces of 22 by 30. If you want to do books for both of Pam's books.
Yeah, if you want to make 2 books, you'll need 3 sheets. Otherwise, you'll just need 2 or 1, depending on what size you want to make. And after I do this, I'm just going to quickly... All right, fold this in half.
Use the symbol, so my second piece.
All right. It don't matter if the edges aren't perfectly straight. That just gives it more character. And I think if you wet the edges when you use the ruler to cut, it makes it more deckly. But I'm not sure. I'm doing mine dry. CB, bite your tongue.
Yeah, so when you fold
How
it,
can you not choke when you say that?
I guess so it is 5.5 by 7.5, and you fold it again. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to put you big, Colleen, because I have to do a really quick grocery list. My son's nice enough to go to the grocery store for me since we had that disaster this morning. So
Nice. Okay.
just going to put you big and make him a quick list, and then I'll be back.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Oh, wow. So you get 90 sheets for $24. That's pretty good, Eileen. Oh, did you get 3 pads for 24 or 24 each? I think it's still a good price either way. Oh, wow. $24 for all 3. That's a really good price.
What size does she have? What'd you say it was? 11 by 15. Okay, because I have a 12 by 16 I bought. That has
Right, Janet? Okay. Okay.
that's what I've been making the Christmas pages on. So where I force fold it. I'm not strong enough to do this. And then I just kind of open it up so I can make my creases better. So hard for me to fold those. That last fold's like impossible. So then what I end up doing is I'm not strong enough to fold all 4 pieces that well, but I have my creases to go by. Which is all I need. Then I can open it up and then take my bone folder and make a proper fold. But like I said, it's not strong enough to fold this for. That's a whippy. Okay. Two sheets per signature for signature. I can buy cancel 9 by 12 extra long pad, 140, less than $6 at Walmart. That's Michelle said that. So Michelle finds her water paper at Walmart. Oh, it's paint. At first I thought I was bleeding. Never mind. It's paint. I was like, how'd I cut myself? It's paint. That never surprised me. You ever done that where you cut yourself or bruise yourself and you're like, how in the crap did I do that? Figure it out later. Ah, don't tear it like I just did. Where's my bigger ruler? That's what you went. Helps if you are Boy, I can't imagine tearing through the paper that was thicker than this. This is hard enough to tear through. Oh, this is Arch's. I didn't realize that. This is Arch's paper. I didn't realize that what I bought. So this is Arch's paper. It's kind of embossed. You can't see it. There it is. But anyway, this is Arch's cheaper paper of what they had. This was $8 a sheet. They had some that was 20, but this is Arch's. I couldn't remember. I just knew this was the medium grade. I picked up the $3.99. I was like, no, I don't like it. And I was like, this is good. Not too pricey, not too cheap. But they had watercolor paper, big sheets of it at Hobby Lobby, and back on the back wall in the fine arts department over by the framing. If you've not been back there shopping. They sometimes run on sale or mark papers down back there. It's just luck of the draw.
Okay, I'm back. How's it going?
Good.
Yeah, after you do it a couple times, it goes pretty fast.
Yeah, once you get the hang of it, yep. Except for the tearing part.
Yeah, the tearing part's a pain.
It's like, I think if you're stronger, you're fine. Okay.
Hey, Imelda, how are you? Yeah, if you want a square journal, start with a square sheet. Yeah, you can do this any size.
We're just mostly following Pam's directions, but she did have one that makes like Eileen talking about like an 8x8, but CB or her couldn't figure out how she did it. Maybe it'd start with a square piece of paper. Maybe that's how she did it.
That makes sense. Because every time you fold, it'll be, or every 2 folds will make a square. This is a good size. I like the size.
Yeah, I like it too. Well, I mean, technically, you could just do it like this and not tear this.
Right. You could also do it as 7.5 by 11 inches too.
And do one that size. Mm-hmm. Really, but we're just following along with her book and her instructions. So then we figured that the instruction she has per page will fit. I mean, like we're following will proportionally fit. We won't have to improvise. Come on. Shoo. To get down this part, it should be easy. Or if you got a strong guy around, you can tear it. Yeah. That'll work too.
The Dina Wakley 6x6 is a nice size.
Phew. Okay, now I gotta figure out how to bind it for the second book, since I have my first book done. And I have my paper bag done, so now I just gotta get this one done. Now all the books completed. So we want to go back and forth, working between the books, and any time we want. We already had the books made. So
Hey, maybe we could bind them on Friday, Colleen.
Okay, do you need to get off here?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm just thinking I didn't know if you wanted to bind it now or.
I don't know. I'm gonna see why Eileen's see if I need help.
Okay.
I'm gonna read these questions and see if I can figure it out.
Okay, yeah. While you're doing that, I'll come back on with you, and I think I'm gonna go back to my Jingle Journal.
Okay.
And do that the window page. I found a window to use, so.
Okay.
If I can find my cursor. Oh, here it is. Get my cursor back over here. Okay.
The Barnes and Noble sending me photos. He's taunting me. Oh, that's funny, Janet.
Oh, okay. So I got this from ASC Craft Supplies. Free shipping on orders over $75. Kathleen, thank you so much for your order. I hope you enjoy your new paints. Happy creating. Oh, that was nice. Join our VIP club. Sent me a little pen. Well, that was nice. 15% off. Bling and flowers. Okay. All righty. Let's see. These are. I'm curious to see what these look like. Pull in a little more. She puts 2 pages together. Okay, Eileen said she thinks she puts 2 pages together to make the signatures. Does a pamphlet stitch on each signature. Is pamphlet stitch the 3 holes, Eileen? Hey, Iffy, Merry Christmas.
Ooh, look at this baby. Look how thick this is.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's fun.
Oh, this is going to be fun to fill. Just think after we paint it, it's going to be even fluffier.
Okay, okay, did you see what Eileen said? She said she thinks she puts 2 pages together to make the signatures and does a pamphlet stitch on each. And yes, just the pamphlet stitch is a 3 hole. Okay.
If you have this book, the directions are that we are doing are in this book. How you assemble the book, the directions are in here.
Okay, so that one's the 4 holes.
Open, is that right?
It's just too thick. It is, Janet.
Holes and 3 places. 1 inch in the top, 1 in the center, 1 inch in the bottom. A 3. I think you do 3. It's 3 pieces per signature.
3 pieces per signature. Well, 4 holes. Yeah. I've never done the 4 holes.
And then you'll have 5 signatures, and then you loop the bookbinding tape through the 2 stitches of the spine. The bookbinding tape goes through here, and that's what
Oh,
keeps them all together.
that's what that's for. Remember, we were trying to figure that out.
And then she used sticky back canvas paper for the cover. See above. 2 pages together to make the signatures and does a pencil stitch. Majority of this is 3, Eileen. Let's see. Let's see if we do 3 scenarios. So 1, 2, 3,
Didn't you come out with an extra sheet of paper?
4. Yep, 5 and 1 extra piece.
Okay.
So maybe that's why Eileen's saying to do 2.
But then you'd have.
Is that correct? So 2.
Then you'd have 8. No,
4.
she said sorry, 3 then. She's not looking at the directions. Bye, Teresa. Have a Merry Christmas, you and Blue.
Merry Christmas.
Enjoy your lunch.
And have a good time. Lunch, yes.
I don't have sticky back canvas either, Janet. I don't have my book. I want to look at the book and then I'll figure out what kind of cover I'll do. What kind of cover does she use a sticky back canvas, Colleen or Eileen?
Yeah, she does.
Okay. Yeah, I need to get
Instead of sticky back canvas, use plain canvas from a pad the same way, and then you spray adhesive or glue to adhere it.
Oh, so I could use the craft text that I've never used.
Or I have canvas paper pads.
Yeah, I do too. I have a canvas paper pad. Okay. So do that with like a spray adhesive. Oh, use whatever for the cover. Okay. Elaine, did you just get here? Or have you been watching? Did you see how we made the book?
Just going to get back to watch recording.
Yep. Bookmaking tape would work. Yeah.
Also, I have this, which is like adhesive fabric stack that by DCW.
Oh, that would work.
This would work too. And this is already sticky on the back. So this is a fabric. It's a sticky back. And it's like I don't know, linen. Maybe a linen. It's not canvas though. I mean, it's like a linen of some sort. And I am no fabric expert. That's the texture. Yeah, it's some sort of linen. So you can also take that sort of. I also had canvas sheets somewhere.
Yeah.
This is fabric, but.
Oh, okay, good, Elaine, because we had told you.
Why do we have one left over?
You know, is that what you stick this? Maybe that's what you stick the sticky back canvas to? Is that for your cover?
Oh, that makes sense. That's probably the cover. That makes sense now. The extra pieces to cover. That makes sense now.
Okay, when we get done, I'm getting this on Kindle, so at least I have it till I get because I think it's if you order the book, you can get it for less on your Kindle. Oh, your burlap's not big enough, Janet. Shoot. Oh, you've got heavy muslin. Okay. Yeah, you could just use a spray adhesive with the heavy muslin.
I'm trying to figure out how you run the tape in behind that because it's sticky. So it's going to have to, I can't figure out how you take sticky tape and run it through there without it getting stuck in the process and how you get it in behind.
Very carefully, I think. Good question, though, Colleen. I didn't even think of that.
And if you look at this, I see 4 holes. I see 2 here.
Yeah, Eileen said 4. She wasn't looking at the instructions. She said to do the 4 holes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because this book is different. The other book the one we made for the other was a 3-hole stitch, and so was the paper bag one. This one's just slightly different. Okay. I still don't know how we're going to run that tape underneath. So it looks like it might be one that's adhesive. You run
Yeah,
it
we
through.
might want to try this.
I'm not sure about that. I might assemble my pages. I'm not sure about this part.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to work on this after.
Sticky back canvas, peel the backing here to the front.
Oh,
Peel the back. Oh, here we go. Wait a minute. Read the directions. Paper backing. So you cover the front and back, and then you take 1.5 by 7.5 piece of your sticky canvas, and that's what you're going to use for the spine.
oh,
Okay.
the sticky canvas is only for the spine.
No, it's for the cover and the
Oh,
spine.
cover and the spine. Okay.
So I would think you'd do the spine and then the cover, and then you would pop it over top of it. Yeah, place the rest of them. They have 12 piece and continue to adhere back to the journal. Yep. Does that make sense, Eileen?
Yeah, you could add some more This makes a really nice book. This is with 2 sheets of paper here.
This is Creating Art at the Speed of Life by Pam Carricker.
Right. You can you're right, Janet. You can do 3. I think it's just for the look. Whatever look, it's just for the look that you're going for. And one more hole might make it sturdier too. But yeah, you could definitely do it with 3.
Well, I did it with 3 holes for the first book, because that's what we did for this one. But then the first book has half the pages.
And it's just one signature.
And it's one signature. This is 5 signatures and twice the amount of paper.
Oh.
So I think that's why you do 4.
And then Sherry said, oh, wait, I did 4. So she did do 4. 1 on the top, 1 on the bottom, 2 in the middle. Okay. So yeah, it's whatever you prefer. I mean, she does it both ways.
Okay. I'm going to do it. I did the 3 with the other, and I'm going to do the 4 with this one.
Cool. Yeah, I want to try that 4-hole one. I've never done that one before.
I haven't either. I have definitely not done that.
All right, I will let you work.
Sherry's just trying to confuse us.
Okay, I'm going to put mine aside. I'm going to work on that after Christmas. I think I'm going to work on my window page.
Okay.
Since I don't know how much more I'll do in this book this year, but I like it. It's gotten off to a pretty good start. So I found this window I thought looked good.
Oh, so we do this 5 signatures with one folio left unused. So maybe I should read the instructions.
I know, amazing, but what happens when
you read the instructions? There is supposed to be one left over.
That's funny. That is funny.
This is just crazy talk.
Oh, you know what? I think I need to. I've got that window. I think I need to get the PM Carricker window stencil out and use that on the other.
Good idea.
Let me see if I can. If I've got easy access to that. And then here's these paints that just look so cool to me. I'm going to use these.
One inch from the bottom.
Hey, Sherry, happy Hanukkah. How did your cooking go? You did some baking. How did the second batch go?
Oh, you did? You said you made this book a long time ago when the book came out. And you actually, wow, she did what you're supposed to do. It's use the book when you buy it. Create a picture of the binding. Thanks.
Yeah, I finally figured out I'm supposed to use the books, not just look at the pictures. What a novel idea. Oh, the bread turned out good. Good. Okay, let me get my. Okay, these are her texture stencils that she makes out of, I don't know how she does it, but it looks like it's knitted, like you knitted a sweater or something. They're kind of cool.
That's where I want to put the middle ones at. I'll line these up.
2 more lessons than I've done, Sherry. Which lessons did you do? Do you remember?
2.5 over here. 3.5 over here.
There.
I'm gonna poke mine at 2.5 and 3.5.
The first 2, I'll have to look at them. And
1 inch from the top and bottom, and then I put the ruler in between the 2.
Here it is.
And then end up doing 2.5 and 3.5. That looks like it should be the way it looks on hers.
I might use this one too, since I have squares and stuff already. Hold on. Okay. All right. So I think I might put this over here.
Look on Twitter.
All right. So this, I'm curious.
Okay, that does not look like what I was expecting that to look like.
What's that?
Sherry's binding. Glad I'm doing this live so I can get one done right, so the rest will go easier.
Yeah.
That does not look like what I thought it was going to look like.
All right. Let me.
Run through the middle hole of the center of the journal using a 2 3-inch tail. Run through the
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
side. That's okay.
Yeah, Debbie, I don't know what they did, or else they maybe took something that was knitted white, put it down on black, and opened it up so it would show through, and then scanned it and made it into a vector file. like green screen maybe. All right, so here we go. This paint looks yummy. See how it looks? It's kind of, it's matte but shiny maybe. Let's see. Give me a little here.
Go through the top hole and go through. That looks like you run through and go. And fold back upside down through the signature. Go through the bottom hole of the outside. Out.
Hey Debbie, have you made many of your own stencils? Like how do you do it? I'm just curious.
Signature.
Maybe rub it down here.
Go through the middle hole.
Yeah, does anybody make their own stencils? How do they, what program do you use? Do you do it by hand? What do you do? I like this paint. It's got
You did 2 lessons.
okay. I like this. It does have, it's kind of matte, but there is a shine to it. There's a metallic shine. It's cool. Have you gotten the fresco paints, Colleen?
I do not have this.
Okay, the metallic one. I like the metallic ones. These will be good for jelly printing, I think. I got pewter, copper, white fire, which must be like a champagne, and then the gold. Cool. Okay, so you've cut several using the silhouette files. Now, have you been able to cut Jean's files on your silhouette? Dorothy cuts hers out on silhouette. Have you made any of your own files, stencil files, Dorothy?
You see it tied. Okay, you see the outside.
Okay, Eileen said she made another one of these journals, and before she bound it, she die cut different size circles on some of the pages so you could see the colors on the pages next. Okay, Dorothy's cut Jean's files on hers. Okay. Craft iron. Yeah, I've done that, Helen. We did that. I did that with Ingrid at one of her open studios. We did that. Yeah, and the craft iron, that's an important step because it smooths it all out. It makes it easier to use. Okay, paint dries pretty quick. Okay, so I kind of like that. All right, so I think I'll put this down here. I'm going to use this squid ink color. I think I have another dark one. Oh, I have midnight. Maybe I'll do the midnight.
Go ahead.
Hey, Norma, Merry Christmas.
Not understanding. I'm glad you showed that. That helped a lot to read it and see it. um, Sherry, but I'm not. I guess I'll do all these and then I'll figure out the way you do the bookbinding tape. I see your photo, but I think it looks like you put it on the outside of the stitches, right? I thought it ran underneath.
Hey, Gina, we could do that online one day. It's fun. Have you made stencils, Colleen, out of with the glue gun?
I have not. I've seen that technique, but I have not done it.
Yeah, I did it. We did it at Ingrid's open studio one week, and you use a glue gun, and then you go over it you put parchment paper on top, and then you use a craft iron or a regular iron even to flatten it down so it's smooth when you go to use it on the paper.
Hi, Norma. Did you see my photos on Instagram of the dogs? And it goes under the stitches. That's what I thought. So what's the point of the iron on top of the iron on top of that? On top of the glue?
Okay, so when you put the stencil down in the paper, it kind of flattens it down so it's easier to use on the paper. Because you know how when you use the hot glue gun, it comes out, it's more like two-dimensional, it comes out as a circle kind of. So it just melts the hot wax down flat. And it makes a stencil easier to use. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I guess so. I think I'm gonna have to do it.
Yeah, you have to see it because it's like,
yeah, because I'm a little confused why you need to iron it, flatten it. You don't remember what you did because it was many years ago. Yeah, this came out in 2015. I can't imagine why you can't remember what you did. I'm glad you were here and you were able to show us, and we appreciate that. Because you're still one step ahead of us. So, okay, so I did my 1 inch and 1 inch. And I'm going to do mine at
did he go to the store? All right.
3.5 and 2.5. 3.5. So put it here and here.
My poor husband's got a horrible cough and cold too, and he's had to do all the stuff in the basement. Yeah, I feel bad. We're just gonna take it easy tomorrow, relax.
Oh, I'm sorry he's sick. It sucks.
Yeah.
Even if it's not the holidays, it still sucks. I hate being sick.
Yep.
Pancakes glue.
Once the glue stencils were painted entirely, I used it as but I know that's
Jesus, Kelly's using ruler like a freaking pro.
She's been paying attention, Janet. She's been watching.
I watched all day yesterday. Messed me up. I watched her do that all day yesterday with her borders.
Was she using the ruler yesterday with the borders?
Yeah, she was, to get a straight line.
I have to go back and watch that. I need to I wish I could rearrange my Pilates schedule, but the only 2 days I can get that instructor is Monday and Wednesday at 1:30. And it cuts into my stream watching. But I try to watch the recordings. But I miss those streams.
She had a lot of she had a lot of books, which I thought was nice to reference for her doodles. She's going to do a book of doodles, and then she can reference them whenever she wants, a border.
Yeah,
three pages yesterday.
I was listening in my car, and I did see a couple things when I was stopped.
This is so hard.
I knew she had dangles. I saw the dangles she was referencing.
I don't know how, Jana, honestly, you could do such tiny work. Like those tiny bees and stuff, like how you can do such small work like you do, because I have trouble with that. Now I need bifocals. I wear trifocals, but I don't know how you can see such small. These are mostly lined up, so I'm trying to. Well, they're a little off. I guess it doesn't matter if they're a little off. Mine are going to be a little bit off. I measured those right.
Oh, that's always fun, Michelle, finding stuff you didn't know you had.
I got the outside holes the same. I see my inside holes are off. I did that one and more like totally off.
Oh, Janet's dangle didn't dangle. What happened? Okay, I did attach this this window with matte medium, and that's why the paint's going over so nice. If it was just the plain paper bag, it would just be soaking into the bag. So either clear gesso or some type of matte medium on the paper bags is a good.
The window looks good. You blended that in really nice.
Isn't that? I just thought it kind of went with the look of that page. Yeah, I've got to see what else I can do. But yeah, there's the start for that.
Mm-hmm. I do this without tearing up what I've done.
Debbie, they dangle if you rotate the page. How many pages do you have so far, Janet? Oh, cool, Norma. We're at your library. Norma went to a book sale today. $5 bag for as much as you could stuff into it.
Ooh. That had been fun.
Okay, Colleen. Eileen said you won't see the stitches. It will be covered with the book will be covered with the spine, or the stitches will be covered with the spine. Oh, I bet. Did you get some fun collage books, Norma? Oh, good. You'll have to do a book haul, Norma.
Well, I was wondering if you look at on Twitter, Eileen, Sherry posted a picture, and you can see the sides of hers.
Let me see. Let me get Sherry's up on Twitter.
I can see a side view of the book in here. Well, according to this, you're right, Cher. Actually, if you look at this pitch and book, she did run the canvas from front to back. This is what you're referring to, Eileen. As yeah, if you look here, she put a canvas cover front to back, so you don't see it.
Is that the picture you're looking at, Colleen, on Twitter?
I looked at that one for the first.
Is there another one too?
There's a second one.
Okay, let me find the second one.
Lots of collage, lots of famous artists, bios, and works. Awesome.
Oh, I am over here. What is here? Let's see. Oh.
If you look at this one, she did use one big sheet of sticky canvas, and you cannot see the edges. So maybe it's not as big deal. Because I was looking at, that does have a cover all the way, but I was looking more at this. Instead of this. She uses the spine in different directions.
Okay, so here's the other one, her other picture. So you could see the things, right, on Sherry's?
Mm-hmm.
Here.
She said, I did not have a long piece of sticky canvas.
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
she left her spine exposed. Here, I'll show that picture then too. Okay.
I guess so, Debbie, one big piece. So that's how Sherry did hers, because she didn't have the sticky back. What's your cover on look like?
Here we go. Oh, fun. Huge book of Ansel Adams photographs. I agree, Janet. You can. If you're a straight line level person, you can. I notice crooked immediately.
I do on the walls and stuff. I do notice pictures and stuff that's crooked.
Oh, that's fun, Norma. Okay, so Sherry used sticky canvas. She just used two pieces because she didn't have one big sheet. Hey, Terry.
Oh, book sale made your Christmas happy with used books. Who knew? Oh, that's nice, Norma. I'm glad. You deserve a Christmas to be happy about. You sent so much happy mail that brought joy to everybody else. It was 12 by 12 Prima.
All right. Okay, I'm just going to flip through here really quick to show the rest of it. I just added some more just some more papers. As I find them, I just kind of stick them in here. Put an old advent calendar in the middle. Some more flow book stuff. And do something with this. Haven't decided. And yeah, I think this is going to go in here somewhere.
That's cute there.
Is that cute?
Yeah, it kind of like gives your eyes like a place to rest.
Yeah, let me
saw that on someone said that on Patty's the other day, and I like that. I'm like, I'm gonna remember that.
Yeah, and it's different. It's not just in the middle. It just kind of gives it a different look. What are you looking for? A bag for what? I don't know what you're pointing to.
The stainless steel thing.
Oh, can't that just go into the trash? Oh, for the stainless steel. Where are those bags? I don't know if we have those down here. Are they on the bottom shelf of that one stand? You know where all the garbage bags are?
Where's that over here?
No, underneath my typewriter.
Typewriter.
Over on the other side by the easel.
Over here?
No, on the other side.
Oh,
Over by my easel, the thing with the typewriter has a bunch of garbage bags.
oh.
It might be there.
Yeah, it's probably. Yeah, I think that's it.
Alrighty. Thank goodness the trash guy comes Thursday, because we'll have a big load of trash, and then everybody will have all their Christmas stuff out.
That must be awful for them.
Yeah. So we're gonna haul the stuff into the garage today, and then bring it out Thursday morning, so it's not sitting there over Christmas. Nobody wants to look at our old trash on Christmas Day. Ugh. Colleen, look at the direction. She uses a spine for the cover. Okay, I see. All right, so that's glued. Some more blank ones.
Yeah, sacrifice signatures and loop the binding tape through the 2 stitches of the line. Yeah, I'm gonna get that through there. That's why I was trying to get them somewhat like that's why I wanted them to be somewhat even.
Okay, I will probably come back and watch this part of the video so I can see you do this. Did you do the 3-hole or the 4-hole?
The 4.
Okay, good. I'm gonna do the 4-hole.
Yeah, it helped to look at Sherry's and read it. That really did help. It's kind of confusing when you're reading it.
The first thing I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna download that book on my Kindle, because I don't. It still doesn't say when it's coming. But I think, what is it, for $4? If you bought it, you can download it on your Kindle. Is that what you did, Eileen?
That's okay, Kat.
Oh my gosh, $1.77. Okay. That is so frustrating, because your time is worth so much more than that. It's like, come on, really? It's $1.77. I couldn't write it off.
Okay, Smokey.
Your paints came.
Which paint?
Cancel paints. They're upstairs.
Paints. Oh, yesterday? Oh, hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay, Eileen will appreciate this. It was 63 degrees outside today. Brian went swimming, so I made it into a TikTok. Let's see if I can get this to play. Oh, I can't play it on here. Keep forgetting I'll get in trouble. But look. That's funny. Because if you live there, you'd be like, those crazy people out there swimming in 63 degrees. You're all bundled up and he's out there because it's 63 degrees. That's good weather for us in the winter. So you can see I got them mostly lined up. So, all right. All right, one more to go. All bundled up and your heat is on.
Okay. I thought I had got something I forgot to order. These are for Lena. I told her I was going to get her the color shifts, and they're here. They'll go back with Kevin.
Aww.
So hopefully she'll be able to stop by the airport and pick up her bag. I think he only has 2 bags going back, so he should be able to carry them. But I told him, I said, there'll be a package for Lena. So,
Aww.
yeah, I got her the color shifts.
That's awesome. So she
Can't get them there.
get them there. It's awful to be like over there and see all these awesome products and can't get it.
Right, or have to spend
Or
twice
spend a
as
fortune
much.
to get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous.
Oh my God, Eileen's all bundled up. What is it, 70?
Oh, good. There's a link Helen put up for everybody who doesn't have the book yet, wants to make it. There's a link with the instructions.
Oh, thank you, Helen. Yeah, go click on that link to get the instructions.
I got excited when it hit 40 yesterday. Exactly.
No kidding, Christy. It was in the upper 50s here yesterday. When does he go back? He goes back New Year's Day. He goes back January 1st. So he's been home since the 13th. And it's been nice having him home. Good to see him. He got to see all his buddies. Oh, wow. 68 is high for you, Norma. He'll check it. I'll put it in a box and wrap and put bubble wrap and I'll put it in a couple plastic bags. It should be fine.
Wow.
Yeah, he'll have to check it.
That's awesome. 68. Woo.
Yeah, once you know how to do this, there's so many different things you can do. You know, you can use chipboard, you can use canvas.
Oh yeah, I mean, once you get it's getting the hang of it. I mean,
Oh, Janet, that's right. Perfect. I do. In fact, Doug came home the other day. I have a few of them, and I just got a free one. He had gotten one. He's like, "Can you use any of these?" And it was a composition book. Thank you, Janet. What I'll do is,
yeah, because she can't. Yeah, that's true. She doesn't have those either.
yeah. Oh, and don't worry about paying me. I've got ones that I got free. I have a few of them here. What I should do before he leaves is go through, because I want to send her some US napkins. There's a few things that I know she can't get over there. I'm going to stick in. So if you guys think of anything, let me know.
Yeah, composition book's a great idea. Yeah, she had to improvise a composition book.
God, that's a great idea. Let me see if I can pull one out right now.
No, she can't get, they don't have composition books there. I said she just used a sketchbook and improvised one to play along. I don't think Dot has them. I think Dot either. I think she was out. Okay, so I got my 5 signatures and my 1 left over.
I'll put these with the paints to remind me. I'll send her these 2 little ones too. So I'll put those with the paint so I remember to get the other ones out. For them right now.
Basic item we take for granted. I agree. Okay, so I'm gonna run
All right.
tape in between. Okay.
Do you have an extra composition? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, all the people outside the US, like Dorothy, Lena, all the people in Australia, you know, we take for granted we can run out and get stuff really cheap. They either have to wait forever or it's horribly expensive. Okay, baby. I know, I love those baby composition books. Oh, that's another thing I haven't worked on, the little mini binders. So much to do. Which part is Apita? Which part is she on? I missed it, Eileen. The yellow page composition book. How cool. Paula. It had yellow pages, or it looked like a yellow page telephone book. Oh, running the tape under the stitches. Yeah.
This is the pita part. Oh, great. Okay.
Okay, here's an idea, Colleen. Do you have like a popsicle stick? You could tape the end of the tape to the popsicle stick and then run the popsicle stick through, and then it would just follow afterwards.
That's a clever idea. Or this.
Yeah, anything. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. I do have popsicle sticks too.
But no,
okay.
do that. That has a point. Just glue it to the end of that and then slip that through and see how that works.
Ooh, good idea. Where's my pencil? Okay, 1.5 by 7.5.
Where are you, Michelle? Oh, yellow pages and blue pages. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to send Lena some napkins. I've got that down. Jack, get out of there. There's no food in there. No. Get out. No. Go to your place. Come on. Let's go to your place. Come on, let's go. Go on. We've got plastic bags all over. He thinks they're trash bags with food. Thanks, CP. Colleen, CP said, I'm not just a pretty face. Oh, deli paper. I should send her some of my deli paper too. Get out of there. Come. Come. Go lay down. Go lay down. Let's go. Go on. Go to your place. Wanna go out?
Let's try this technique. Okay. If the washi would stick.
Or just stick the tape on there. Just
Like that?
yeah, or even forget the washi and just stick the tape on the end of the bone folder. Well, try it now that you have the washi there, but if the washi pulls off, just do it with the straight onto the bone folder.
Let me get a clip. These are they'll stay together. That would make my life a little bit easier.
Maybe send that to that as I.
Ooh, maybe not. Can't get it open enough. Okay, maybe not. I thought just rubber band. Hey, rubber band. Yeah, thank you. Okay.
Yeah, deli paper, napkins, comp books, Timmy tissue paper. I know she couldn't find. Hey, Kevin, look at the list and make sure you know what everything is.
Okay.
If not, let me know or call me. Oh, and it's fresh vegetables, not frozen. Okay.
Come on. Come on.
It's on the list.
Woo! Got it.
And if you see anything else you want, get it. Okay, I gotta run to Home Depot. No, I'll be finishing up pretty quick, Helen. Thank you so much for modding. Have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, thanks to all the mods who are here today.
That was brilliant. That worked.
Oh, good.
That totally worked. That was smart.
Yeah, otherwise, could you imagine trying to push that through all sticky?
Yeah, well, I did actually, I left the tape on. I'm just going to mostly cut back what I can and leave some of it, not worry about it, because it'll be good enough. Be a little bit of the wax left, but the main part is, whoops, hold on. was screwed up. Got loose. Get under there. Get under.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Don't let it stick.
You can't do this. This is the hard part, people. The book will be worth it. Ah, got it.
Look, it's on the counter. Oh, it's Clorox Ultimate
Woo.
Hair Bleach.
Okay. I made some of my stitches loose, so I'm going to have to retie. But I did leave extra to go back and retie my strip.
Thank you. Oh, I should put Colleen on the big thing.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
That was clever. It was super clever. Now I can, most of the tape would be off, some tape would be still left, but I'll stick this one on, then I can remove some of the other back further. Because otherwise, if it's sticky, I don't know how you would get that through there being sticky.
No, that would be a pain. I think I'm going to do this because we have our art journal group the day after Christmas on the 26th. And everybody brings leftovers. And I think I'm going to bind my journals. That's what my project's going to be.
Oh, that'd be a good idea. They might like to see this.
Oh, and then we're also doing, I forgot about this. We're doing gold leaf on jelly prints.
Ta-da!
Oh, that looks nice. Very nice.
Yay!
Wow, that wasn't bad at all.
Yeah, you're tricking leaving the sticky on it and just not worrying about the fact that it's not sticky there. But I think it's fine because it's sticky here and here. So
Yeah, it just needs to be held together.
yeah. Let's see. Maybe. Let's see. Is that correct? Oh, maybe not.
No, because you're going to have your spine go over
Oh,
it.
that's
anyway.
right.
It's gonna stick to the spine.
Okay, it's freaking me out. I don't know.
Can you pull that piece of paper off?
Maybe I should have had it all off. But it isn't going to work.
No, because I think it will because
No, that's sticky and it's falling off.
okay. So you're going to put that other piece of sticky back stuff on there and that's what's going to hold it together.
And hopefully not show the gaps. Yours is like that too? Okay, with the gap? Okay, shoo! I was like, crapola, totally fudged it. Okay, that makes me feel better. Okay, now I can put the canvas over top. Thank you, Sherry. I was like, oh, crud.
Yeah, I'm glad we've got somebody in here who's done that.
Yeah, I was like, this is not
How-
good.
Okay, so Eileen, did you put your tape? How did you do yours, Eileen? Did you do the cover yet for this one or no?
Sounds like she did it already.
But I think she did it a little different. Hold it in a clamp. Yeah, that's a good idea, Dorothy. Eileen's has no gap. Jack, get out of there.
There's no gap.
No, get out of there.
This mostly fits it, except there'd be a smidge on the edge, uncover, but a 12 by 12 does mostly fit it. You just have a smidge here not covered. You followed the instructions. Well, I did too.
Who said that, Eileen?
Yeah. Smart ass. And she did. She ran the sticky part through where I left the tape on. Let's see if I can get the tape off. This is the harder way to do it. But I just didn't think that it was going to be a nightmare to stick.
Try it from the outside.
Right from the outside.
Fold the book closed.
And
And then can you get in there with that little bone? No, because the things are in there. Never mind.
probably not. I think I'm going to have to open there. That fixed it.
Okay, good. So, and then once you put the spine on,
No, I mean, I gotta get the where I left the tape on. I kind of fudged it up, so I gotta get in there and get the tape off. I have to go through it individually and rip it out. I still think that was better than getting stuck all the way through.
yeah. Oh, and Kathy Arbor said the gap will allow for fluffiness too. So it'll be that's probably why she has you do those separate signatures.
Okay, I'm painstakingly pulling out the.
Let's see.
That's where I wish I had little fingers. There we go. That's off. Okay. Switch. Okay. Okay, that got rid of the gaps. I just had to get the sticky out. I'm good. It's still moving a little bit,
I think it'll move less when you do the spine.
but I think it's because I had to loosen up the strings to run the tape through it. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be curious to see how it is once you put the spine on.
Me too. It's a little. Yeah, it definitely is moving.
Yeah, but I think with the spine though, that's going to push it together.
Let's see.
Right?
Hopefully, I just need to cut off just a smidge. I know what Eileen's gonna tell me to do. Let me use the scissors. Get out your thing and cut it because I cut it wonky. Okay. It covers most of it. The 12 by 12 covers most of it. So let's try it. But the gap will allow for fluffiness. That's probably a good thing. So I don't know what all we're adding in here exactly.
Merry Christmas, Shauna. Have a good Christmas. Thanks for watching today.
Merry Christmas. Bye, Shauna. It's getting the wrinkles out too. Come on.
Ooh, get a credit card or the side of the bone folder. That might help.
Yeah, I was like, I'm getting crinkles here.
Okay, I'm supposed to yell at you. Eileen said you need a spine. That is this. I thought you used the spine for the cover.
Do that with this, running this through. What's she talking about?
Colleen never reads directions. She did read the directions. I think that's how it says in that book.
Yeah, this is your spine is running the pieces through, which I did do.
Turn the page.
There's nothing else.
Oh, and then, okay, so the last is put the sticky back canvas around the whole thing.
It's not Friday night. What am I doing wrong?
I hope you get
the rest of the backing.
I have a good day tomorrow with your family.
Continue. Adhere to the back of the journal. Okay, it's right. To me, I read it right. So I ran these two pieces through, and then I peel the rest of it off, 7.5 by 12 piece, and continue hearing it to the background at the back of the journal. Now you have a paintable surface. Now maybe she didn't cover it. I mean, because if you look at the edge,
yeah, hers is one sheet. That's right, because she printed on her canvas that she was using.
Yep.
Calls to cut out, read the directions. It calls to cut out the canvas. Hold that. Can you hold that picture? Can you hold the book up so I can see the picture, Colleen? No, I think that's one sheet, Eileen.
Mm-hmm. It is one sheet.
Peel the paper backing from half of the 7.5 by 12 piece and adhere it to the front page of the journal. Peel the backing off the other half piece, adhere the sticky side to the spine area of the cover. Peel the rest backing off and continue to adhere the back page of the journal. You now have a paintable cover for your journal. Yeah, those are the directions. Now the other book, it's different in the other book.
Yeah, okay, that's okay. Shoot. Yeah, the other book we did did the front and then the back and then the piece in the middle. Yeah, front, back, and then the extra piece was in the middle for this one. Yes, and then this one is different because this is one signature. This is 5 signatures.
And it's always the damn supplies, not the regular supplies. It's always the damn supplies. But mine says the same thing.
Nope. I don't know. It worked.
And
I do have some gaps. I mean, right in the middle, I have a gap.
Exactly, Janet. I mean, if you wanted to make it look like a spine, you could put more. And you could always like squeeze it together more in there. Like push the book down and now pull it over.
Yeah, because I definitely have a gap. See if I can close in that gap.
And then that should get rid of the gaps. Eileen thinks some of the directions in these books are odd. It's hard. I mean, the bookmaking stuff is hard. I mean, it's hard to follow. That's why I'm glad I watched all my stuff on video and didn't have my book. So thanks, you guys.
This is the only one I have the gap on, right? It's right.
And you know what? You can just put a piece of masking or gaffer tape.
Let's see if I can pull this tighter.
Oh, there. I bet that's it. Pull that tighter. Yes.
Nope. It's like right there. Right there is the gap. Maybe it's the loose strings.
That could be. You can put a piece of gaffer tape in there, Colleen, or masking tape or something.
This is the only spot that's loose.
That must be the string.
That's the only thing I can think of because the rest is good. This is right here. It's this last one.
Huh, that's weird. That's
Yeah.
weird that it's the last one.
Okay, it's the last one. That's my gap.
Oh, use some glue or score tape to adhere the canvas just so because it may start peeling off. I think, did you mean on the outside of the cover? Gaffer washi tape to join the signatures. That's what I was thinking too, Debbie. Oh, that'll work too, and then that'll get down in there too to some of the other ones.
It's like it's just this last signature that I got the big gap. You know what I gotta do?
Cut the take the thing off. Yep. Don't you hate when you do that? I do that a lot. Or I'll do it with paint.
Woo! That came out quick. I mean, like the rest of the glue up, I don't want. Yeah, it's that last signature.
Hmm. Okay, Eileen said the sticky canvas will need help in sticking. Oh, that's a good idea too, Colleen. Put it right down on the spine.
Put glue on your book. I'm just gonna put some glue right here. It's just all across.
I'd put glue on the back of the canvas too, like paint it on.
Yeah.
Spread it on so it sticks.
Glued my book.
That's weird though. It's just that end one.
Yeah, it is. It's just the last one. All the rest are like.
Ooh, that looks nice now with the glue. It looks more square. You know what I mean? It's just sticking better.
Yeah, I think so too. Let's see if we can.
I think it's the canvas because the canvas wasn't that sticky. You need that extra glue.
Yeah, because like if you look, this is where's the gap? Right here. The gap was right there, and it's a little better. See, now it's almost closed. So I think if I squish the book, clamp it shut, that should stay.
Yeah, clamp it till it dries. I think it's that canvas it loses its adhesiveness pretty quick. You know, when you're touching it and putting it on the book.
And it's old.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had this in our stash for like 5 years or something.
Hey, it's getting used.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I might use some craft text on mine. I think I might use craft text on mine.
I think I have chip clips downstairs that are bigger to get around my book. I mean, like these, I just can't get around my book. And I need to get down and get like chip clips.
Oh, that's a good idea. That is good too. Do you have a couple of those bands?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I think I might try the craft text and run it through my Xyron. That might work too. And then she ran her canvas through the printer and printed off the picture.
Yeah.
So that's another thought too. Janet said she's going to make a garbage cover, which will be fun. Yeah, when you guys make your books, post your books when they're done so we can see them.
Yes, please.
Yeah, just so we can get different ideas on how to get them together.
Yes. As a little challenge, that last signature was the biatch. So I put some really tight hair bands on it. So hopefully that'll work.
Eileen said, stick it under some of your zillion books.
That's true. I could put it under my million books. And I have a lot of the coffee table books, so that are big and heavy from the library sales. So
Oh, that turned out good, Colleen.
it was a little bit challenging there, but I think it's worthwhile. You only got to make it once.
Yeah, and I think like I said, after you do it, now next time, if you make another one, it won't be so bad.
Look at all these projects that we'll be doing it. I mean,
That'll be fun.
Tons. So I mean, try to fill up this one and this one and the paper
bag.
one. And we're just, I mean, that's a lot of. We can say we did a lot.
Yeah, that was fun. Thank you, Colleen, for showing that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, the third one will be easier.
Gaffer or washi tape to join the signatures. Yeah, and the third one will be easier.
Yeah, I do too, Michelle. I really like that book.
Yeah, so now we're set to work in each book. We'll have the book already made and just just keep them together, store them together.
Perfect.
So
perfect.
Because I know Eileen was going to make hers, and then she's going to be like, "Did you make yours?" And I'll be like, "No."
Now they're done. So you just have to bind that first one you did, right? Or did you bind it already?
I did that one. I'm going to start gessoing. I'm going to start gessoing my paper bag books.
Oh, okay, with clear gesso.
Before you can work in that one, you have to put clear gesso on all of the pages. So that's
for bags. Okay.
So here it is. So I got this book done. So that'll be next for the portrait. So I'm going to go through here and I'm going to clear gesso all my brown bags and have them ready for portraits. Boom.
So if you like it more square, Michelle, you can make that book and then cut it off into a square. That looks pretty square. What is it though? How big is that?
This one ended up really square. These 3 paper bags I got. These ended up being 12, about 15 inches by 7 3/4.
Oh, so it's square. It ended up being square. It's almost square.
Yeah, so it's like 15 by 7.5, which made this really square. So if you want to do that, that would be the dimensions you would need, 15 by 7.5.
Ooh, I might round my corners on that one too, with my little corner rounder on the paper bags.
I'll update the book and post it.
Eileen's gonna do a face on the paper bag cover. Cool.
Yeah, she has a face on there. I don't know if she has any instructions. Are you gonna try to make it like that one, Eileen? That's on here. It's an ID something. This one. Oh, I like this one too.
That's cool. I'm looking forward to doing this, to getting into the projects in there.
I am too. Which girl is that one? Is that in here? Or she just did that one randomly?
Yeah, she has so many of those girls.
This one will be fun to attempt at some point. Mm-hmm.
Is that a clay or is that a foam
head with paper clay?
Ooh, that'll be fun.
This could be fun to try.
Okay, Eileen's gonna do the gelato one. Okay. Yeah, post that when you do it.
She's got
Yeah,
that.
everybody posts their stuff as they do it.
Okay. So there you go. Books made for all her books. And we
Very
can
fun.
just go back and forth and work out one and another and
Very
another. Whatever's in
much
between.
for showing that.
Welcome. So we do this. Well, I probably will not be streaming Friday like I normally do, like I said. So, but if I decide to come on later, my daughter doesn't spend the night or whatever, things change, I'll let you guys know.
Sounds good. Have a Merry Christmas, Colleen. Have a Merry Christmas, everybody, and thanks for joining us. And I can't wait to see what fun art supplies everybody gets for Christmas.
That's true. It'll be fun. Well, I'll see you guys later. See ya at, I don't know, does anyone else stream tonight on Tuesday? Nope. So
I think we're done for today.
that's for today. So just, I'd say you can start working on your books. That'll keep us out of trouble. In between cooking, cleaning, shopping, and getting ready for Christmas.
I'm gonna get a little bit of cooking done today, and then I do a prime rib tomorrow with Yorkshire pudding and homemade gravy. So that's our dinner every year.
That sounds yummy. I've never had it.
That's good.
All right.
Good. All right, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
See you next Tuesday, but I don't stream Friday for New Year's Eve.
All right. Bye, guys. Thanks again.
Bye.